Dang. I missed the timing. I missed the timing on the transition again, but that's okay. That's okay. Anyway, long time no stream. Hello everyone. Welcome in. Thank you very much for stopping by today. I was about to say Otsu. I was about to say Otsu. Okay. Just kidding. We have not Otsu yet. Hi guys. Welcome in. いらっしゃい。来てくれてありがとう。時を超えて映画を届けてコスミアの時森あおいだよ。Hi guys, I'm your favorite funny fox girl next door, Ali Tokimori from Cosmia. Hello. ここもりいらっしゃい。おー、久しぶりでございます。Welcome in. I'm gonna adjust. I tweeted on my alt already, but I have a standing desk now and it's really awesome. But now I think it's a little too high. I'm gonna lower it a little. There we go. Okay. Now my microphone is at my mouth where it needs to be. I think okay. I think this is okay. This is okay. I'm like trying to get used to the new setup. It's really cool. I have two big monitors, and a wider desk, so everything is a little bit easier, which is awesome. 帰ってきたらサプライズで親がスタンディングデスクを用意してくれてて、ちょっとありがたいですね。これでちょっと歌枠ももうちょっとなんか声が綺麗に出せるんじゃないかなと思っております。I'm hoping that this new standing desk will help me. Well, it's already been a really big help in recording because I don't have to like grab my mic arm and put it all the way up. So that's been really nice. I just press a button and the desk goes up, and then so yeah, hopefully I will have better support for my diaphragm when doing karaoke streams, and that's gonna feel really good. So anyway, long time no see. Hi everyone. Today I am going to be talking about how I went to Disney World on a budget. And I know that sounds a little bit unrealistic because going to Disney World is not budget friendly. However, I believe the reason why I decided to do this is because I was like walking down the street one day. Don't remember where I was. I don't remember where I was, but I think I was in Disney World. I must have been in Disney World or around Disney World. I was around there, and I thought to myself, you know what? I could probably make like a long form video about this. I don't know if people would watch that, but I'm sure there are a lot of people who want to go to Disney World and they don't have the funds to just like drop a bunch of money while they're there. And you know what? This video is for you. I think even if I had like a substantial amount of money, I still would do like Disney World cheap version. So maybe after the stream is done, I'll be like, look, I'll send it into like an editor. I'll send it into like an editor, and maybe maybe I'll make my first like long form content video, which is a little bit silly considering that I don't make like Disney World like travel content on the daily, so it's like it's not really like a good way for me to pump my content out there. But you know, I think it's important. I think it's important for the world to know. So all right, anyway, hello everyone, welcome in. Thank you very much for stopping by. 今日来てくれてありがとう。今日はディズニーワールドの話をしていきたいと思います。かなり、私はちょっとケチな人間だから節約精神を大事にする人間なのでね、まあお金が十分にあっても多分同じようにちょっと貧乏旅行するんじゃないかなと思っておりますので、その同じく思ってる人、もしくはいやアメリカのディズニーなんて高いよって思ってる人のためにこの配信が参考になればなと思っております。なので今日はあまり脱線しないように努力する 努力する Yeah, time to transition. I know. I should have gotten like I should get myself like a nice vlog like camera and like do one of those like voiceover vlogs like, oh my god, today we did this, or today this and that and the other. That would have made a really good that would have made a really good video probably. I know someone who has like the little handheld camera that like stays, the steady cam that just kind of like rotates in its little thing, which is so cool. Which is so cool, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty pricey, and like I don't take enough videos. If I was like, I'd have to like really commit to the idea of being like a travel vlogger. Which Disney World, USA or Japan? Disney World is in Florida, so it's in the USA. Disney World, I actually am not super familiar with all the names of the parks. Disneyland and California Adventures is in California. Disney World, which includes Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Animal Kingdom, and Hollywood Studios is located in Florida. And Tokyo Disneyland and Tokyo Disney Sea are both in Tokyo, as the name would suggest. Those are the only parks that I've been to. Disclaimer, I have not been to the Paris Disneyland, despite living in Paris for a while. That didn't happen. Yeah, timing never worked out. I got like invited and then it kind of fell through, so never been to that one. Where else? I believe there's Disneyland. Okay, I don't even know. Is it? Yeah, Shanghai. There's a Disneyland in Shanghai. I've not been there either. And then there is. Okay, I was right about that. There's also one in Hong Kong, but I have not been there either. I have been to Hong Kong, but I was actually, the one trip I took to Hong Kong, I was with someone who really enjoyed Disneyland, but we just didn't have time to fit it into our itinerary, so we did not go. I think those are the only places where Disneyland exists. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. But I have not been to that many of those. Like, I've only been to Tokyo, the 2 parks in Tokyo, the 2 parks in California. The latest I went there was like high school, so it's been like quite a while. And then most recently, Florida. Yeah. The vlogging camera, I know, it's so cool. And I've seen like videos. The person that I know who has this camera like posts videos using it. I mean, like, why would you not? And it's super cool looking, so. Tokimori, hello, welcome in, hi guys, welcome in. At least reason to go back to Paris. Maybe. I hear they're like revamping it, so that'll be cool eventually, maybe. Yeah. If you go to Hong Kong, SeaWorld is better than Disneyland, I've heard. That's interesting. I would be curious. There's a lot of things that I didn't do in Florida. As we were like on the bus, we rode past SeaWorld to like on the way to hotel, and I was like, whoa, that would be cool, but we do not have the time. If we had the time, we would have gone to Epic and Universal Studios as well, but we were kind of on a tight schedule. I think like realistically we could have extended our trip by a few more days and gone to like Epic and like 2 parks. However, tickets are expensive. 6 days straight of just like pure theme park, I probably would have died. So that's why I didn't do that. I actually have like a shared album that I made with my friends after the fact. So I'm gonna steal a few of their pictures. I should have like sent a bunch of these pictures to myself before I started stream, but I did not do that. The reason I did not do that was because I was recording things that needed to be recorded. Let's see. Not the way with everyone's pictures. There are like 400. Okay. Let me just I'm trying to like choose pictures. Okay guys, you're gonna have to give me like 5 minutes to like send myself a bunch of pictures. Thankfully, all of these are in alphabetical, or not alphabetical, chronological order. Oh, I want to download this, but I also want to edit this so I don't get like, don't dox my friend's hands. This one. Wow, these are some of these are like good pictures. What is this? Some of these pictures I'm like, where is that? Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. That happened. I'm also gonna try to like calculate how much money I spent, which is like a little bit scary. I don't know if I actually want to do that. But we'll see. We'll see. There's so many pictures, you guys. There's so many pictures. And I'm not gonna choose everything. I'm not gonna show everything because that's a lot. Oh, I didn't even take a picture of the drink that I got. Oops. I didn't even take pictures of my food. This is you guys always remember to take pictures when you travel. I say as I don't do that. My friend's camera is better than mine. That's cool. Photo scrubbing, yeah, literally. Didney. I went to Didney. Let's skip some of these. Some of these I'm like, oh god. Oh my, what is that? Oh, okay. We can save that. What is that picture? Literally photo scrubbing so hard right now. ちょっとなんか写真が思ったより多くて、共有アルバムで400枚以上になっておるので、I'm gonna skip the like. Nice picture. Ooh, that's a fun picture. I'm gonna skip over like I'm gonna skip over some of it because there's only so much I want to show. Also, I'm stealing like one of my friend's pictures because like they're super nice. I think they have like a nice camera or something because these are like pretty pictures. Oh no, I was gonna show this picture but then I was like, okay, I don't want to dox these people. That would be awkward. That's a good picture. I do like this picture. Not me like not choosing any of the pictures that I took. I mean, let's be real. Let's be real. People who take pictures more often are better. Or just, they know how to take them. There's a few pictures in here for like the Star Wars fans. I know like nothing about Star Wars, so so trying not to like dox like actual people is also pretty cool. Is also a good idea. Google Pixel. I know, yeah. I mean, well, yeah, it's like kind of sad that like I don't I have like a nice have a nice camera and like it just doesn't really. Oh wow. It's a nice picture. I just like, don't use them because I'm like, well, like whatever. I'm not a picture taker. What can I say? What can I say, everyone? Oh my god, is this still? Oh yeah, it is. Like, is this still Hollywood Studios? Yes, it was. It's gonna. It's really easy. I know, you just like, for me, I just, in the moment, I'm like, do I really need to? Everyone else is like, everyone else is doing it. Why would I need to? Oh wow, that's very cool. I will say that, oh wow, my friends even took like fireworks pictures. That's so cool. Thank you to my friends who will be providing the bulk of this video. Okay, I'm going to upload these to Live. Okay. Then the Star Wars one. No, I did not really think to do that. I guess I just like don't really think to like send pictures to. I think the only person I sent pictures to during this trip was Iku. When you think, yeah, I don't know, it just like doesn't happen. All right, so while these are preparing to upload, let me talk about like what like led to this trip and what went into the planning. So one of my friends is leaving the US like next month. So before they leave, we're like, okay, you know what? We're going to go to Disney World because this particular friend really is like a big fan of Disney. It's a little bit like hard for me to say that because this person is very knowledgeable in like every aspect of like every hobby that they have, which is a lot. Like they're very, I don't know, they're just very I don't know, I guess they just use their time wisely and have a good memory and are like smart because they know a lot of things. I think they've been going to Disneyland probably every year, or maybe multiple times a year, like as a kid with their family, because their family also really likes Disney. And so this was like, so thankfully I got to be like just kind of led around the whole time. Like we would spend like an hour or two at night like thinking about like the general plan for the next day, but we mostly were able to leave it up. I was mostly able to leave it up to this like one particular friend. It was like, it made it pretty easy. Actually, I hesitate to say easy because this particular group of friends that I was traveling with, I've traveled with before, and we always they're very into like making the most out of vacations, to the point where A, it's not really a vacation for relaxing anymore, and B, like, I dare say, like, it's not even fun. It's just like you're so exhausted and like you just like want it to be over. But it is very much like maxing. It's like maxing of everything, honestly. Did this just upload to my, like, where did this upload to? I literally clicked like drive, but I don't even know where this uploaded to, so let me see. So let's start with saying that I got a flight from Washington to Florida using Frontier. Frontier is like, also, unplug. I'm gonna unplug this so it's less stress on my computer. Okay. I got like a cheap ass flight from Frontier. It was like $280 both ways. Frontier's okay. It works, you know, it works Yeah, it works. It works. And if it works, it works. And if it's gonna get you there cheap, then it's gonna get you there cheap. I got a Frontier flight. I've flown Frontier once before. I flew it to Las Vegas. They have pretty, like, minimal luggage for you to take. You have to pay extra if you want to bring an actual carry-on suitcase, so you're pretty much stuck with, like, a backpack, which is fine because I travel light, and thankfully Florida is very hot, so it's not like I had to like bring a bunch of jackets or like dress super warm. It's like Ryan. Yes, it is like Ryan. Yeah, it gets the job done. It's like Ryanair, although Ryanair is even cheaper. Ryanair is like insane. I don't even know how that happens. Like, hold on, let me figure out where my pictures went. They might have gone to my Aoi Tokimori drive. Ah, yes, they did. They did, and they're all out of order. Great. They're all out of order. That's great. I guess I'll just look on here and see what happens. So, rather fly Delta, that'd be 150 more. Yeah, and the story of this stream today is that I was cheap. I was very cheap. I've totally never watched my hotels close to the hotel sink before. I can imagine that being the case. Thankfully I had I brought like 3 tank tops and then like 3 pairs of like shorts, or no, 2 pairs of shorts. Well, 1 pair of shorts and like 1 like skort, and then 1 pair of skorts, one skort, and then like 2 like dresses, one that had like a bodysuit or whatever inside. So it like was yeah, so, and then like an extra pair of like shorts to go under the other dress. Like it was very minimal. And then of course I brought my necessities and stuff. Didn't bring my computer or anything, so okay, I see where we're starting. So let's see, the first leg of my journey, because it was Frontier and I was flying cheap, so it was like hello, just not, oh my god, what kind of file is this? Oh, okay, it's still an image file. Okay, so because I was flying cheap and because I was flying Frontier, there was not a direct flight to Orlando, which is why I left in the morning and I had to go to, I spent 9 hours in Los Angeles, which was very cool. I haven't been to Los Angeles since I was like 16 or 17 maybe? No, 16. 15 or 16 actually, I think. So it's my first time in a while, and it was like, well, what should I do? What should I do in LA? And I ended up going to Santa Monica. So I went to Santa Monica, the Santa Monica Pier, looked out at the water for a little bit, grabbed a bite to eat, and yeah, it was a good time too. I think I arrived at like 10 or 11, and then actually no, maybe it was a little bit later than that, because my plane departed again at like 11 p.m. So minus 9 hours from that, and you get the time that I arrived in LA. And it was perfect. So it was like just the full day. It wasn't like an overnight or like a weird time to be out. It was like a good time to go out and explore. So I was able to do that. Didn't have to stay overnight or anything. It was just a 9-hour daytime layover. So on the way there, that's what I did. What I did not take into account was that because Eastern time is 3 hours ahead, the flight to Florida is actually not that long. I was like, oh, I can sleep on the plane. I can sleep on the plane. Because technically the time zones, due to the time zones, it's like you leave LA at 11 p.m. and then you arrive in Orlando at like 7 in the morning. And I was like, that's really long. Like, I didn't even think about it. I was like, 11 to 7? That's like a full night of sleep. And then I thought about it and I was like, wait. First of all, America's not that big. And then second of all, time zones are a thing. So, so yeah, it was not a very restful flight to Orlando, and I was tired upon arriving. But of course, because my friends are trip maxers, we had to walk. We had to get out. We had to go see things. So, met up with friends in Orlando, and the first thing we did was we checked in to our hotel, and then we talked about, like, we made like a game plan, you know, and to the point where it was like, okay, if we're going to Disneyland, there's no way we need to prepare breakfast. Like, we need to prepare breakfast like on our side. Also, let me just say, the hotel split between 3 people. It was like, this is why I'm saying that, like, we were trip maxing, we were price maxing. The price for the, I'm gonna actually look. The price for the hotel between 3 people. Well, we got there on Monday. And left Saturday morning. Yeah. So 5 nights. 5 nights. I was sleeping too. It just wasn't like super good sleep, obviously. Let's see. Where is it? Where was it? Where did it go? It was like a... I don't even know where it is now. Hello? Why doesn't it show up? I'm gonna look it up. Where does it say? Where can I see? Anyway, actually, you know where I can see it? I can see it on Splitwise because me and my friends had a Splitwise. As much as I would like to have my room, my wallet very much prefers to have roommates. Me too. Okay, I found it. The hotel was $373 between 3 people for 5 days. How? What? What? This is budget maxing. Oh, my friend texted me. Oh my god. Okay. Now my friend's sending me like a picture of like an ultrasound because like someone we went to high school is like having a baby. That's crazy. Anyway, I know, isn't that awesome? That's like a really good deal for 5 days. So yeah, it was a really good deal. So think about like the 280 plus like the 100 something for a room, like both transport and hotel is like less than the Disney tickets. Because why are the Disney tickets so expensive? Okay, and also the Disney tickets themselves. One of my friends was like, so Bank of America has this like small discount for Disney. I think it's time or whatever. Like, I think this might be this might be the move. And so we're like, yeah, definitely. Let's see how. So let's see. I can't tell you like how much cheaper it was. Actually, yes, I can. It was like 20, not even, it was less than $20 cheaper. It was like $14 cheaper. It was like $14 cheaper with like the Bank of America discount. But like, let's be real, $14 is $14. And so we all bought our Disney tickets with the Bank of America discount, and it came out to $507, which is, first of all, what? That's crazy. That's expensive. But $507 divided by 4 days, so you're paying like what, 120 something for 4 days. Yeah, it's like the room comes with free meals. No, actually, it was actually a very like nice place. Breakfast was not included. That's okay. But there was like a pool. It was not like a motel. That's the one thing that I, like, as a small woman, will not do. Like, I will not like I will not risk my personal safety by staying in like a Motel 6 in like somewhere that I've never been before. So it was actually a really nice hotel. Not like, you know, it wasn't like, I wasn't saying it like, I don't know, anywhere that you've ever like heard the name of, but it was still nice. Yeah, it was definitely a win. So Disney tickets are the one thing that, like, I could tell you, oh, like, go on Facebook Marketplace. I actually had someone say, like, you should go on Facebook Marketplace to find tickets, or like, and I was like, okay. And so I looked it up, and like, there are all these like kind of sketchy groups on Facebook. Oh, OBS, please. Oh, OBS, please. Okay. Are we reconnection successful? Are we good? Are we good? We're back. Okay. We are so back. We're back. Okay, welcome back. Thank you. I don't even know what I was saying. I lost my train of thought. Oh, yes. If anyone has ever bought Disney tickets off like weird third-party sketchy websites, sure, like, you do you. Maybe that worked. But I was not about to risk that, so I paid the full price minus the Bank of America discount. I do think that depending on the season that you buy your tickets, you can get cheaper tickets. So if anyone is thinking of like going to Disney and they are like, I don't have the money to go to Disney, choose the cheaper tickets, obviously. Plan a little bit further in advance than I did and buy your tickets early. So let's see. So the first day, me and my friends, we sit down at the hotel and we think, oh, I took a shower. I was in heavy need of like a shower, so I took a shower. And then we sat down and we said, okay, we're going to need breakfast. We're going to need some sort of breakfast and probably lunch at the theme park, because no way are we spending money like on theme park food, because theme park food usually isn't the best, and it's like, usually it's overpriced. I found that Disney, if you go to the places without table service, it's not too bad. But if you, like, why would you not just like bring food? You spend so much time standing in line, why would you not just bring food to eat in line? So that's what we did. They got out doesn't know me IRL to force me to accept the Disney job that gave me 10 free tickets a year. That is a really good deal. I would have taken that Disney job. It was like $30. Yeah, so I found that it wasn't too horrible. Yeah, depending on where Although I will say that like Epcot drinks are really expensive. Some people do the like Epcot drink around the world thing, and I was so tempted to do like at least try, not like every single country, like that's a little bit much and a little bit like too much for someone who's on like a budget. But just like for the shits and giggles, I might have done it. No, each drink is so expensive that it's not worth it. So of course we say we need food. What do we do? Because there's no like supermarket or like grocery store in the close vicinity of our hotel. But of course what my friends do, they want to walk. They want to walk to the nearest grocery store, which is like a 40-minute walk one way. Normally I might not care as much. However, I had just come off like a 4-hour flight on not very much sleep. But of course, then I get the like, oh my god, like maybe if we just cut some corners, like if we like jaywalk a little bit, like we'll be there like in less than that. Of course, I shouldn't trust my friends with this. Don't trust your friends when they say stuff like that. So I wore like these because my feet were so like hot and like constricted for the past like 2 days almost, because like I was just on the plane, so I didn't like really think to take my shoes off, and I was in like hot weather in LA and it was hot in Florida, so I was like, I need to get out of these shoes. Of course, so I wore these like sandals. Ooh, not a good choice. Not a good choice. So if anyone was like paying attention to my tweets at all on my alt account, and I said I walked like 25,000 steps the first day, that was literally because we walked to the grocery store and back. Yeah, 40 minutes. It was a lot. And because my friends are even more like intent on trip maxing and budget maxing, and like they're cheaper, and I think also because like they grew up like in the countryside, but like in a level, it's like a level of countryside where you like don't need a car, but it's not like everything is super close, and so you just get like used to walking. So like they don't care. They're like, okay, we'll walk 40 minutes. I should have been like, have fun. I'm gonna stay home and take a nap. I did not do that. I was a good sport, but I should have changed my shoes. Anyway, they did all the heavy lifting, so I guess I don't care. I didn't, but I did, but it was super hot. So, and I had a lack of sunscreen, so we had to stop by Target as well. So we went to Aldi. First of all, if anyone is aware, I mean, I think Aldi exists in like the US and it also exists in Europe. But Aldi is like the cheapest of the cheap supermarket, which was good. It was good, you know. So we went to Aldi. We walked like 40 minutes to Aldi. Let's see how much we spent at Aldi. We spent $77 at Aldi. $77 at Aldi, you guys, first day. But split it by 3. Let's think about that. Divide it by 3. Divide everything by 3. It does goated supermarket. We don't have any here, like where I live right now. I've been to an Aldi in Europe, but I've not been to an Aldi in the US. So this is my first time in an Aldi in US. $77. What did we buy? We bought my friend brought a loaf of bread that he like made. Like homemade bread that he made in like a bread maker. So we already had bread. We had like these veggie straws that I had gotten from Target in LA because I was hungry and I wanted a snack. And then so that was what we already had. We went to Aldi. What did we buy? First of all, we bought like 2 bottles of wine. That's like the bulk of the 77. No. My friends are drinkers. They're like, well, actually that's not true. One of my friends is a drinker. Or maybe 2, including me. But every time we go on a trip, it's like we have to open a bottle of wine a night. Like this it's like non-negotiable. I think the first night we did 2. I think the second night, nope. I'm trying to think. The Hollywood, no. I think there was only, I believe there was only one night out of the 5 nights. I think there was only one night where a bottle of wine was not open. Then back to missing photo. No, I literally have not showed a single photo because I'm still talking about how we went to Aldi. The thing about Aldi, I did not take any pictures at Aldi. I don't think any of my friends did. Anyway, what was I saying? Aldi, $77. We bought, I think, either 2 or 3 bottles of wine. Maybe 3. Or Target. I don't know. Maybe it was like 1 at Aldi and like 2 at Target or something. Anyway, wine. Salami. Salami, of course. Chips and salsa. Jalapeno chips. Ham, like deli meat, like ham. A loaf of sourdough bread. A bag of bagels. 2 like little carts of cream cheese for the bagels. Oh, cookies. Cookies, just in case we needed like a sweet treat at Disney World, like cookies. Is that it? I swear to God. Oh, pickles. Because why not? Yeah, Aldi is a goated supermarket. Their pre-prep chicken salad. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's something that we did not get. I think that might be it. Oh, no, cup noodles. Mac and cheese. Like a 4-pack of mac and cheese, and then like a 4-pack of shin ramen that I didn't eat. I was not involved with the shin ramen. I got like these like chow mein instant noodles. So there's that. I think one of my friends got like a ramen, like a cup ramen. Yeah. So it was like a lot of stuff. Yeah. So yes, exactly. We did buy enough to make breakfast every day for the 5 days that we were there. And what? I'm trying to think of what my friends did. Because I don't eat first thing in the morning. Like when I wake up, within the first like 30 minutes, like no way am I eating. But you know, within the first few hours, like I'll probably get hungry. So I just like, oh, we bought freaking saran wrap. So we could wrap these things up. I brought it up. I was like, okay guys, so cool. We have all this stuff. How are we going to bring it around? They're like, good point. And so we got a saran wrap, like really cheap saran wrap, like $2 saran wrap, but it was enough. It was good. So yeah, we spent $77 at Aldi on the first day, and that was our breakfast for the whole 5 days. How many meals do we have in park? In park, we had 2 meals, I think. One was like a sit-down restaurant with table service, so it was more expensive. The other, oh no, 3 meals, and then the other 2 were without table service, so everything was a little cheaper. So table service restaurants at Disney World, an entree of food is gonna cost you like between like 16 and like $22 usually. And then of course we had to get a drink. So I think one of my friends just got like a beer. It's like probably like $9. If I have the choice between like a beer and a cocktail, like I'm gonna take a cocktail. So I got a cocktail. It was very sweet and very good. Yeah, it's a little expensive. So if you're really trying to budget max for Disney, just don't go to a sit-down restaurant, because then there's like a tip involved. And yeah, it's just overall a little bit more expensive. We went to the sit-down restaurant because it was like the experience, and I think, I don't know, one of us read online that like, oh, it's for the experience. So I'm getting ahead of myself. I'll get there. Is there a picture of that? There has to be a picture of it. to it was the Epcot day. So are there of it? There has to be. Ah, there it is. Found it. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's get started with the actual, like, none of us took pictures of our, like, makeshift, like, breakfast sandwiches because they were not very aesthetically pleasing. It was literally like we'd put like ham and like salami and cream cheese on bread and like a few pickles and we just like eat it in line. The worst day though, I was like low-key embarrassed, but like the last day we were like standing in line, and because we had to get rid of all this food that we still had left over, we brought like the packet of salami. We were just like in line eating the salami, and I was like, this is low-key embarrassing, you guys. And like a full bag of chips. Yeah, so we definitely lived off Aldi. We did because we didn't want to like get a rental car, and also I heard like parking at Disney World's like $35 a day. No way we're doing that. So we Ubered back and forth. The Uber was generally between $9 and like $13, depending on which park, what time of the day. So it wasn't too bad. And then again, split by three. If you split $9 by 3, you get $3. And at that point, it's like it doesn't even the bus is the same price. So if they just don't understand. True. Okay, so the first day after we went to Aldi, there was a shuttle bus that went from our hotel to Disney Springs. And Disney Springs is just like a big ass shopping mall. In this big ass shopping mall, I'm gonna show my first picture. It's been like an hour in the stream. I'm gonna add my first picture. Where did it? Oh no, can I not? See if I can just drag it. Ooh, okay, OBS doesn't take these files. Great, so I literally have to go in and convert all of these pictures. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. What the hecky is an HEIC file? I don't like that. Don't like that. But I guess we'll just take our time. Guess we'll just take our time here. It's fine. Fine. There we go. So, at Disney Springs, there are a lot of places to eat. There are a lot of places to shop. They've got like Uniqlo. They've got like some brand things. They probably got like a Sephora. No, I don't know. They've pretty much got like everything you could think of. And so our first real like meal of the day. This was oh, I have a picture of that too. Let's see. It's, if you can read it, this place is called The Polite Pig. An apple oh jeez. Apple? Apple? Wait, that's so... Oh. I see. Yes, one of my friends happens to have an iPhone. The other one has a Google Pixel, it looks like. Because the file names are pixel. Okay, that's cool. That means I won't have to convert all of them. What is it? Yeah, why is it polite? I don't know. You tell me why it's polite. This was on some like blog. I don't know. It was probably, I have no idea where this restaurant came from. But oh, was it on Reddit? I don't know. We took a lot of information from Reddit, and we took a lot of information from the specific Disney blog. It's like this couple that has like that lives in California and goes to Disney once a week, and goes to Disney World like once a month, and have been like all around the world, and I think have like probably held like season passes or yearly passes for like all the Disneylands in the world. Like this is like a crazy couple. It was because it let you eat it. Maybe. Honestly, you might be right. Thank you, Disney adults, for your expertise. Yeah, honestly, thank you. Saving my life. Did I just download the same? No, I didn't. So we ate at the Polite Pig. And I have a picture of what we ate. This is like one of the few like food pictures that I am going to show because I didn't take any food pictures. I should have taken food pictures actually, because God knows that no one is going to take pictures of my food. Actually, no, that's not true. Iku takes pictures of my food sometimes when we go out. But like, most people take pictures of their food. Understandably. Thank you, Disney adults. Literally saving my life. Oh wait, no. I need to edit this picture before I go on screen because I don't want to dox anyone. Although I don't think this is like a very doxable picture, I'm still going to edit it. I'm still going to edit it and cut out this much. There we go. Why is it huge? Don't tell me why it's ginormous. There we go. It's a barbecue. It was like a barbecue place. So there was like a lot of different types of meat. I didn't even, honestly, I'm gonna be real, I didn't even read it. Like, I didn't even read what was on this plate. It just said like for two. It just said like serves 2 people or something. And I was like, no way. I was like, no way. This is the United States of America. There's no way it feeds just 2 people. And we were right. We were right. It came with like those 2 like cornbreads you can see in the corner, but it also came with like 2 sides of choice, and we were like, okay, vegetables. And so there's like a Caesar salad on the bottom right and Brussels sprouts on the top left, which were okay. I kind of wish we got like more, I don't know. There was like, we were debating between other sides, but then we were like, oh, why not vegetables? And then I was like, yeah, vegetables are good. Let's eat vegetables, because it's not like we're gonna get a lot of vegetables in the next few days. I kind of regretted not getting like, I don't know, tater tots or like chili or something. But yeah, there are pickles there. And it's just a lot of meat. There's just a lot of meat, and it was cool. They had like a sauce bar where they had like 4, 5, 6 different types of sauce, which was really cool. Tokimori from lunch break. Irashai, thanks for stopping by. Thank you for the membership milestone. Thank you for 32 months of membership. ありがとう。で、コンコンモリいらっしゃい。来てくれてありがとう。今日はディズニーの、先週ディズニー行ってきたんだけど、その話をしております。で、ディズニー、最近でもジップエアって格安航空会社案件ではありません。なんかオーランド、東京オーランド直行便を始めたみたいな。去年あたりかな。今年のどっか、去年かわかんない。割と最近それを始めたらしくて、日本から行くんだったらジップエアがいいんじゃないかなと思います。I got the corporate makes you want to drink water. Yeah, real. This was like a pretty like solid meal. I think it was like 30 something maybe. I mean, and we didn't even drink anything. We didn't even drink alcohol. We're like, we literally went to Oh, it wasn't just 2 bottles of wine. Now I remember. At Aldi, was it Aldi? No, I think it was. No, it was Target. At Target, we got like 4 like large cans of beer as well. And sunscreen to last. A huge thing of sunscreen. Target brand sunscreen to last the whole thing. Target was $30. So that's like $107. That's like $107 spent on the first day, divided by 3, for 5 days worth of breakfast / lunch, and sunscreen and alcohol. So honestly, not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, charred meats. Oof. This makes me hungry. This was actually very good. This makes me hungry too. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I will say that the server that we had kept asking, like, are you like, can I clean this up, or like, are there anything I take away? This which was like, oh my god. It's like, let us eat in peace. But I think it was because it was like a little bit busy. Yeah, the sausage was a little spicy, but it was really good. Yeah, let's go for Florida. Yeah, it wasn't. I feel like LA was a little expensive, and then Denver was a little expensive. I'll get there. I went to Denver as well. But yeah, this was like first meal. It was pretty solid. Then finally we started our like journey. And so the way that we went around, there were a few reasons for this, but the order in which we did the parks was Epcot, Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, and then last day Magic Kingdom, which I think was actually a really good way to do it. We really like thought about this. We thought about this like long and hard, and we were like, okay, Magic Kingdom, we were like reading somewhere that Magic Kingdom is the most busy on Monday and Friday. So it was like, do we really want to go to Magic Kingdom on Friday? But Magic Kingdom is like the very like classic Disneyland experience. So, and we don't want to go, no, so it might be a good way to like end it off. And because, for example, like Hollywood Studios is not as big of a park, like it'd be good to put it, why did we do that? Oh no, Animal Kingdom. We decided to put Animal Kingdom in the middle, on a day that wasn't hot. So it had to do with the weather as well. Yeah, we decided to do Animal Kingdom on a more like cloudy, more mild day, which was probably like the best decision because it was a lot of like outdoor stuff. Epcot on the first day was also a very good decision because it was hot. It was sunny and hot, and a lot of Epcot's rides, the wait lines, and a lot of like what you can do at Epcot it's inside. So it's good to go on a hot day. So that was a good choice. Was it chorizo? I don't know actually. Maybe. All of Disney's, yeah, that's true. I did make some like Disney merch, very like minimal quote unquote Disney merch purchases as well, just to have something from the trip. I found a pin. That was like a grape. I really wanted something from Up because I love Up, the movie. And Tokyo Disneyland doesn't really have a lot of Up merch. So I was like, if I find something, like I'm probably gonna want to get it. Because I have like my Ita bag with all like the things that I like, all of my hobbies in there, like I thought it'd be cool to add something to it. So I got a pin that has like the grape soda can. Oh, it's so cute. I have yet to put it on my bag actually. It's a little heavy. It might weigh down my bag a little bit, but it's really cute. I did not take a picture of it, but I will eventually. So I got that. What else did I buy? What else did I buy merch wise? I got this really cute t-shirt as well. But that's about it. That's all the like shopping that I did at Disney World or in like Florida. That's all like the things, the physical like things that I got to bring back. There was a lot of cute merch, but it was all like, yeah, pretty expensive. So okay, let's so first day, Epcot. Thank God this one is a pixel. Yes, so it's a JPEG. Awesome. the first day. Epcot. Wow. I heard some people in line calling this the golf ball. Which I mean, I guess is fitting, but then like my friends were like, don't golf balls like the like bumps on the golf ball, like don't they go in instead of out? And I was like, okay, that's something that I didn't think about, but like I guess that's true. So this thing at Epcot is actually a ride, for those of you who are unfamiliar. And those of you who have like been, you're probably like, yeah, duh. But this is a ride. And it goes, you go in it. Okay, anyone who doesn't want like Disney spoilers should probably just like turn the stream off entirely. But you go in the golf ball and it's like you go all the way up. It's like a ride kind of similar to Haunted Mansion. So it's like you sit in this thing and you just go like around and like up and up and up. Flight simulator? Not really a flight simulator. It's just like you're on like a track, and it moves really slowly, and you just slowly go up. Oh, it's like a dark ride. It's like sitting on like one of those like wheelchair things that you can like use to go up the stairs, because it takes you up and it takes you down. And yeah, this one, I forgot what the ride is actually called. Someone can look that up for me. But it's literally just like a ride where you see the progress of like humans over time. It's like, oh, we started by drawing on the walls of caves and now we have technology. But it's cool. It was a very cool ride. A lot of Disney World rides just like stop. Sometimes like they'll just like need to stop for whatever reason. This one stopped, so we were just kind of like stuck there for a little while on the way down. So, and when you're on the way down, it's like you're laying back because you're being taken like down back to ground level, and so you're just like on your back. So we're just like stuck there for a little while. It was fun. Yeah, history of humanity type thing. If that's the golf ball, where's the club? True. So that was actually a really interesting ride. I liked it a lot. But this is like the symbol of Epcot. So there were a lot of rides, and like the full Disney itinerary. I'm gonna actually look up. Let's see. Disney World Epcot attractions. Because we didn't do everything, but we did do a lot of things. For example, I think we did like most things, because there's 73 things to do at Epcot. How many of those things did we do? We watched the American Adventure. I'm so sorry. Please no one watch the American Adventure. I don't know. Whoever, you gotta be like really into America to want to watch the American Adventure. Anyway. Also, Tsubetaro, thank you very much for the super chat. Arigato. Back to work soon after I watch the VOD. I'm finishing work. Have a nice day, weekend. Thank you. Otsumori, mata tsugi no haishin de. Arigato. Have fun at work. Good luck at work. Yeah, you gotta be an America boo, or you gotta be really into your country as an American if you go to this thing. Anyway, we did the American Adventure, like peeked at the American Heritage Gallery, I think. Bijutsukan Gallery, did not go into that, I don't think. Let's see. Coral Reefs, Disney Animals. I think we saw that. Entertainment at Germany Gazebo. Saw that too. Frozen Ever After. Rode that. Grand Fiesta Tour. Did that. Guardians of the Galaxy. Heartbeat of Freedom. Did we watch the fireworks at Epcot? We must have. I'm pretty sure we watched like all the night shows that were like available. Anyway, either way, we did a lot of stuff. I felt like we pretty much did everything that we needed to. We even went to Soarin'. Spaceship Earth. That's what this golf ball is called. We did test track. We did like all the things that needed to be done. Also, the reason why I'm saying that this trip, the kind of trip that we went on is not for like the faint of heart is because we did what is called a rope drop. I was talking about it with my friends and we were talking about how it's like funny because in Japan it's like normal to rope drop. Like, why would you not rope drop? The concept of rope dropping is going before the park opens and waiting in line, standing in front of the rope, because at Disney World and maybe at other Disney parks, I'm not sure, they have early entries. So there are some people, if you're staying at the Disney resorts or if you're staying at like a hotel that has it, you have early entry, so you can get into the park 30 minutes earlier than like the rest of the plebs. And we did not have early entry, but if you don't have early entry, the line or the rope drop is when you go however many minutes before the park opens, but you can't get in or do anything yet, but you stand at a literal rope because the staff is like preventing you from doing anything fun. And then once the clock strikes and like the announcement starts to play and they're like, welcome to Walt Disney World Resort, then you can go in and start your day. So that is what we did every day for 4 days straight. Apparently not everyone does this, but as people who have been to Tokyo Disney, like this is just common practice. People who go to Tokyo Disney, maybe they'll leave early. I don't know. If you get like tired, maybe people leave early, but it's very common, which is why morning lines, and there's no early entry, so that's why morning lines at Disney in Tokyo are so heckin' long. They're so long. People get there like an hour or more before the park opens, and they like line up. For line drop in Florida in Disney World, it was just if we were like 30 minutes early, that was like more than enough, pretty much. So we would try to make it to the park and be in line for rope drop anywhere between 30 to like 15 minutes early. And then we would stay until park closing every day. So, and every park has a different closing time. So Epcot, I believe, well, they all open at 9. Is that true? I think that's true. Unless Animal Kingdom opens earlier and I'm misremembering, but I think actually I could be right about that. Currently, when we went, 8 a.m. early. Most of the parks open at 9 minus Animal Kingdom, which opens at 8. I kind of feel like planning in long lines and stuff turns vacation into stress. I will say that this is like one of the least stressful vacations I've been on, but one of the most exhausting. But it was also one of the most fun because I was in a place where I like was really excited to do things. A lot of my trips overseas, I'm like, oh my god, you guys, I went to XYZ country, and like everyone's like, oh my god, wow, Ali, you have such great experiences. Yes, this is true, but I mostly just go for the experience. I don't go because I'm like, I need to see this. Like, oh, I went to Romania, I need to see Dracula's castle. Like, no, I don't really care. So a lot of like my trips overseas is me just kind of like getting dragged around by other people, which is totally fine. If I had more of an opinion, like I guess I'd like say it, but I don't really have a lot of opinion. But that also ends up making trips very exhausting for me because I'm not doing anything that I really want to do. Whereas this trip was like everything I wanted to do. Everything in my life has led up to this. No. I did have like a really good time. It was like literally magical. I mean, and like it feels a little bit, going to any Disneyland is like feeding into like capitalism, and it feels a little bit like icky. But honestly, it's pretty magical. Let's be honest. Like, it's really fun to watch like the shows. Some like the rides are super fun. It's cool. Did you get lightning lane? No, because I am cheap and my friends are cheap. So we did everything from from morning to night, everything without lightning lane. which is another reason why I'm like, it's possible, it's doable. You just have to have the stamina for it. You have to be prepared for your legs to hurt, your feet to hurt, and you have to be prepared for really long days and not a lot of sleep. But it's doable. Everything is doable. So Epcot. Epcot was really fun. There were like, was this the first day? Might have been. Oh yeah, it was, because I think this was at like one of the like Scandinavian countries. I forgot which. I think Norway or something. Here's like another picture of food that I have. Oh, I'm gonna have to freaking cut this. Here's another picture of food that I have. For those of you who don't know, Epcot has different pavilions. It's literally like, if anyone has ever been to like the expo, like the World Fair Expo, it's like there are 11 countries in Epcot, and they each have like their own pavilion, where it's like the architecture is very much like what someone would think that this country looks like. It's like they sell like food that's specific to that country. People who are from that country work at these places. So in the Japan area, they have like Japanese people working there. In the French pavilion, they have the French people working there. This is what we got at like the Norway pavilion, I believe. It was called like school bread, and it was like dipped in coconut. So like those are coconut flakes, and then there's like custard cream or something in the middle. This was also split between 3 people. We split it into 3. Thank God, because it was so sweet, and you guys know how I feel about sweets. So we split it into 3. It's like, I don't know, it was like $5 or something. We split it into 3. There were to have alcohol, like drink around the world. No, alcohol is too expensive. I did look on Reddit to see what everyone was like recommending for alcohol. I got the one, it was like blackberry moonshine or something is what it was called. It was at the American Pavilion, and everyone on Reddit was like, it's so good. So I tried it, and it was very good. It didn't taste like alcohol at all, but I guess that's just, I mean, some cocktails are just like that. The lady at the counter kept calling me like sweetie and like hun, and like she was very like American, but she was super nice. I liked her. Can you get strong zero at the Japan Pavilion? Actually, maybe not. I was about to say I think so, but like I don't think that's true actually. I don't know, maybe you can. No, you can, we saw it. But it was the American strong zero, so it was just like it wasn't real strong zero. So yeah, this was one of the like little theme park food thingies that we got, and I'm pretty sure it might have been like one of the only ones. I should have taken a picture of my cocktail. I did not. But I got the blackberry moonshine, and my friend got like the purple sake, violet sake, that's what it's called, violet sake from the Japan Pavilion, which was also very cool. Speaking of the Japan Pavilion, I have a picture. Is this? Oh no, this is China. The Japan Pavilion picture exists somewhere, but I'm too lazy to show it, so that's okay. I will show you. Speaking of the Norway Pavilion, I will show you this. Epcot has like these like bushes, these like trimmed bushes everywhere, and they're like trimmed to like be something like cute, I don't know, or like a Disney movie or something. So it's kind of fun to see those. I have a picture of one here, or a few. Yeah, it was week 0 because the American version is like weaker. So this was also in the Norway Pavilion. Can you see that? This was also in the Norway Pavilion? It's Anna. It's Anna and Elsa. So they have these like all over the place, and they're like cut. It's like trimmed. It's made to look like trimmed bushes. I'm not exactly sure what these actually are, but they're made to look like trimmed bushes. Let's see. Actually, I have multiple pictures of these. They look very nice though, so. There's these. This made me think of Meno. These were at the China Pavilion. Cute. Very cute. They got pandas. And then this is the last picture I have of its kind. Panda Express sponsored. This is very much like thank you to my friend whose Pixel takes nice pictures. Or maybe they have different settings than me or something, or maybe their Pixel was newer. I don't even know, but this is like a nice picture. It was nicer than mine, so I decided to use their picture. This is a very Epcot picture. It's got like the Moana like bush and the golf ball in the background. So this like Moana area is not a ride, but it's like it's like explore water or whatever, and like you can interact with like a lot of different like water things, and if you put your hand in front of like specific sensors or do things, it's like the water like will jump up at you. It's kind of fun. It's kind of cute. And it's good for a hot day, so that was kind of fun. Yeah, it was very pretty. This area is very pretty. I have a picture of the Chinese pavilion too. I'm just like going through pictures because it's like I have no like fun stories about these. They just look nice. We started off the day usually with a fairly popular attraction because we got there so early, so we were able to do some of the popular attractions before the lines got bad. So the first day at Epcot, the first thing we did was Guardians of the Galaxy, which is Epcot's like most exciting and like new exciting and like thrilling ride, and it was actually really fun. This is a picture of the thank you very much for the donation. A picture of like the China pavilion. It looks nice. It's a nice place. I technically do have pictures of like the other ones too, I think, but it's like not as, it's like fine. And then Guardians was really fun. We did like Space 200 or whatever, like Space Journey or whatever, which really makes you feel like the G's. So definitely don't do that after you've been like drinking or something. I don't know. We did like all the important rides at Epcot. I think the only place where I felt like we didn't get all the rides in that weren't like necessary was probably Magic Kingdom, but there's way too many. Like there's a bunch of little rides, so it's just not as feasible to line up and go on all of them. This was kind of the highlight of my day, actually. One of the highlights of my day. This was like a mariachi band that play at the Mexico Pavilion, and apparently they were talking about how they've been here, like during their like MC section. They were talking about how they've been a part of Epcot since the day the park opened, which was like 40 some years ago apparently. And they're really good. They're super good. They all sing like really well, and of course they play their instruments really well too. So this was like a real treat. It was really hot, but I didn't care. Usually I'm really weak to the heat. But honestly, they were playing and it was so good. I was like, I don't even care. I'm gonna stand in the sun. I'm gonna watch these people play because they were really good. I did. So I did. Yeah, the mariachi band was very, very cool. Are there any other Epcot pictures that I have? It's like starting to... Everything starts to like blend together after a little bit. I'm like, what park is this? Where could I go? This was the restaurant that we had lunch in, just like, we did it, again, like, for the experience. It's like, the setting of this restaurant, or like, the concept is like, wow, you're up in space, like, you know, and they take you on this, like, elevator ride, where it's like, oh, we're going up and up and up into space, but if you pay attention, like, you can tell that you're actually going down. They distract you by showing you like this like video. You like look down into the center of the elevator, this giant elevator. It's huge, and it's like a video. It's like footage of you going like up, like on this elevator into space. It's like a big distraction. But it just like you go down instead. We're pretty sure that this restaurant exists like under the building. But it's cool. They have it's kind of cute. Like if you look out the quote unquote like windows, you can see like there some like astronauts will like fly by, or I don't know. There's just like cute little things that you can find. Yeah, and this picture makes it look really cool. So this was the only sit-down restaurant we went to, and as such, it was kind of expensive. I think for 3 people, it was $130. So yeah, that was like that's like a decent amount of money. Again, if anyone's like trying to like save more money than I was, I would just skip it. The food was good. I had like chicken and waffles. It was really good. Like it was like really solid chicken. And I think that was the first time I've ever had chicken and waffles in my life. It's always been on like the back of my mind ever since I learned like people eat chicken and waffles. I was like, that's so strange. I want to try it, and I never had, but it was on the menu, so I was like, why the hell not? So it was my first experience eating chicken and waffles, and it was pretty good. But I would not come here again just because it was kind of expensive. The cocktail I had was also very good, but again, it was kind of expensive, so I would not come back. It was a very nice vibe. But this was probably like one of the things where I was like, we could have done without this on this trip. You never do that? No, I didn't. Well, I mean, I learned about it when I like first saw it on like a menu, probably like in high school, but I think it was a little bit late. I was a little bit late to the party to know that people ate chicken and waffles. Yeah, as much as I like to like joke that I'm like white, technically I'm not white enough to go to like the diners all the time, so I didn't know. I had no idea until like I don't know, maybe like 10-ish years ago. But even after I knew it, even after I knew the fact, like I didn't try it, so it was my first time trying it. It was good. I have this really sweet cocktail, and I liked it, but it was, again, not very much worth the price. But this was a cool concept, so I am glad we went, but I also would have been like, I'm glad we went, but I also, like, if I were to take anything off our itinerary, like, this would have been, like, second in line, next to, where's the picture of the Great American Adventure? Did I not upload that? Hold on. Let's see. Where is it? I didn't upload my picture of the Great American Adventure. Oh, I know why I didn't do that, because my my friend is in this picture, and it's like, I don't want to dox my friend. Anyway, at the American Pavilion, there's this show called The Great American Adventure, and it's probably the worst show that you will ever see. Again, disclaimer, not like sponsored by Disney or anything, but it's like, it's so, I'm sorry, it's bad. Like, you gotta be like in love with America or something to enjoy that show. It's literally, it's got like some animatronics. I thought they were actors at first, but I guess I just couldn't see. They're like, it like skips through American history, and it's very like, oh my god, America, we got through all of this stuff. It brushes over like slavery. It just says, oh, I want the slaves to be free, and then they're free, and then like and then it goes over like the Civil War, and then it it goes up to like, I thought they were gonna talk about up until like the independence or whatever, like, oh yay America, whatever, but no, we went on to like discuss like World War I, and like it was just a lot. My friend fell asleep and people were walking out. Like there were at least like 3 groups of people that just walked out, and then like near the end, for the last like quarter of it, they play this song that's like, America. It's so bad. It's a horrible song, and it's just like, who wanted this? And I feel like I was embarrassed. I was so embarrassed because like the other pavilions are like, oh wow, like look at our cute like bread. Look, like Norway, it's like, oh look at our cute like school bread. Or like, I don't know, Japan was selling like Miku goods, or like, I don't know, like all their snacks, nice like Japanese restaurants or whatever, and it's like, what do we have this presentation of like how glorious America is? Like I was embarrassed, you guys. They were above the curve at the time they were made. I see. The animatronics had a lot of R&D put to blow everyone away. That makes sense. America. Yeah, it's very like, America, we like overcame all these like difficulties. Well, like I would have been okay if we told the story of like the Pilgrims, like sure, whatever. And then they had to like brush over slavery, and like they brushed over a lot of stuff, and I was like, oh no, this is so awkward. It was very controversial at the time amongst the religious groups upon whether it's a good idea to hear the dead again through those animatronics. That's actually very interesting, because in my mind that was like that's the least of my worries. I was like, I couldn't give a shit about the animatronics. I was like, this is awkward. You had to be that way in Florida. I was yeah, America the beautiful. Walt Disney believed people should know the history of the state from the romanticized. Yeah, apparently like Walt Disney was like very much like a patriot. Like he's like, oh my god, I love America, which is like fine. I don't, obviously it's not a crime to love your country, and I think that like it's like, sure, like I don't know, love your country all you want. It's just like, ooh, like I don't know, when you cut out a lot of like parts, you rush through it and you're like, we are so strong, like blah blah blah, all this stuff. It's like, okay. okay. I was a little embarrassed. That was the one thing, and I'm so like upset because we didn't think it would be that long, so we thought we could get out in time, like to because there's an acapella group, you guys. There's an acapella group like singing like American like folk songs and like whatever that I really wanted to see. Didn't think the America Great Journey whatever would be so long, and so I missed the acapella, and I was like, this sucks. I really wanted to see that because I was curious. It was, yeah. We like propagate, yeah. I mean, like, I guess I had forgotten just because like I enjoy a lot of like Disney films, just like independently. But yeah, awkward. That was something I would skip. Is that all my Epcot photos that I was like dying to share or whatever. Yeah, I think so. So the next day, Epcot was very fun. Maybe I don't know. I'm not sure how I would like rank the parks. I actually think that Hollywood Studios might have been my favorite though. The next day we went to Animal Kingdom, and Animal Kingdom is the park that has the zoo. So I have some pictures of like animals and stuff. So the things that you can like do at Animal Kingdom are like the rides that are the only rides of note at Animal Kingdom are like I forgot what it's called. The one where you like go into the mountains. There's like a roller coaster that goes into the mountains, which was actually really fun. There's that one. There's a water ride. There's a water ride which you get like pretty wet, fairly wet. And then the safari, so you like go in a truck and like go around the park and like see animals in their like quote unquote like natural habitat. And then I guess like Bluey is there now. We accidentally walked into like the Bluey line and like these kids were going crazy. It wasn't Space Mountain, it was the one with like the Yeti. I forgot what it's called. Oh, Everest. It's something Everest. Yeah, natural habitat. Like there are lots of animals. And lots of interesting shows as well, like animal shows. It was my first time, what is this? Oh yeah, okay, so let me show this like animal. Let me show this like picture from the safari. So that was kind of fun. Oh, why is it so small? This is a rhino. This is a picture from like the van. There are more animal pictures, but I was like, ugh, I don't want to sift through all of these. So it like shows you, oh, there are like elephants and like, oh, here's another one. Expedition Everest, yes, thank you. That is what it's called. There's like, oh my god, and this one's huge! Oh, it's not even there. Where is it? Oh my god. It's a zebra! It was a little bit hot, and the lions were napping, so there aren't any like pictures of lions. But the lions, there were some lions there. Lots of birds, rhinos, hippos, zebras. There's like an okapi. It's kind of cool. And you get to see it from like, yeah, again, you like sit in this van and you get thrown around in this like van. You go through the park. But yeah, that was kind of fun. And it's just like a normal zoo, so you can see like the monkeys. You can see like bugs and like what else? Lots of birds. There's like this area where you just like where it's just a bunch of birds and you can walk through it and watch all the birds. So that was kind of cool. What was a highlight from Animal Kingdom? Expedition Everest was very fun. But the shaky ride, yeah, I think it was my first time like doing something like that. I was like, whoa. Oh yeah. Right. That reminds me. There were multiple shows at Animal Kingdom, which we were able to see. Wait, I forgot. There was one that I was like, oh, that was so cute, but I forgot what it was. What was it? I already forgot. Actually, maybe that was Hollywood Studios. I'll have to look at it. It was this one. What was it? Where was this? Oh, this was an Animal Kingdom. Okay, I wasn't wrong. Then what else was on Animal Kingdom? Now I'm confused. What was it? There was another show that was like a musical. The Lion King! That's it! Oh, The Lion King was so fun! I don't know if there's any pictures of The Lion King. But we went to see the Lion King show. It's called like the Festival of the Lion King, and it's like you get to sit in this like giant tent, and they do, yeah, it's super fun. That was such a good show. Yeah, that one was really fun. I don't have any pictures of it though. The pictures that I do have are, let's see which one comes up first. Ah, this one. This was a bird show. And apparently, I think my friend was saying how like it's a pretty normal. That was a pretty like normal bird show. Like it was good, but it was like you could also see this kind of bird show like at a zoo. But I realized that I don't like have a very like big repertoire of like zoo experiences. So I remember, I think I was with Iku. I don't remember I forgot what theme park we were at. I remember. I think it was like Yomiuri Land actually. And we saw like the sea lion show. And I was so like moved. I was like, wow, I can't believe they could do that. So cool. So all the animal shows that I see, I'm always like, I'm very much like in awe, but I guess I just never saw them as like a kid. Like I've never seen any of those like dolphin shows. I guess my family just like doesn't like to do fun things. So we just don't go. We just don't do these kind of things. And so now I'm experiencing them as like an adult and I'm like, wow. Yeah, bird shows are so cool. I didn't realize how cool they are. Yeah, I was like in awe. Every time I see animal shows now, I'm like, whoa. I feel like a kid again because it's like I guess I just like never. It's just these kind of things are things that like we didn't really do like when I was a kid. So it's actually better. I actually find it like better that way though. Just because like I feel like when you're a child you don't like realize the value of these experiences, and then when you're an adult, when you're spending like your own money and you're spending your own time and you like have other like stressors in your life, and it's like I don't know, I understand like a Disney adult's perspective because it's like you have so much to do and like you're so like stressed out every day, and like I don't know, like the real world just like sucks, and so going to Disneyland is like wow. But yeah, so it was my first time seeing a bird show and it was super cool. I liked the MC guys who were running the show. They were also really like, I thought they were also like very like charismatic and like funny. This was called like, it's called Feathered Friends in Flight apparently. So this was like a really, really cool show, especially for someone who's never seen a bird show. I was like, hello, this is so cool. And then yeah, we saw the Festival of the Lion King. It has all the songs from the Lion King. It has some like puppets. It has like the really big puppets. Lots of like acrobats as well, so that's really fun to watch. Acrobats and really good singers, really good singers as well. So that was really fun. The other picture that I have show wise is this. This was Nemo. This was Finding Nemo, which literally just tells the story. It's literally Finding Nemo. It's just Finding Nemo. They tell you like the story. It's like the movie. It's like a recap of the movie, but they have to like shorten it, so they get rid of like a lot of the they get rid of a lot of like the details from the movie, but they keep the like important parts, and they turned Finding Nemo into a musical. That was what I found interesting about this one. It's like, and like, it was kind of cute. Like, was I kind of moved when Nemo and Marvin or whatever his name is found each other? Like, yeah, I was. But it's like these people are running around. They run around with like giant fish puppets, giant like Nemo puppets, and they like use like one hand to like move the mouth, but they're just standing right there. So it's like it was giving like Spirited Away the stage play a little bit, because everything's like done by hand. The big like manta ray is just a guy on a bicycle, and he has like a huge like manta ray puppet, and he like, I don't know, he like pulls down or something to like move the fins of the manta ray. Did you find Nemo? Yeah, I guess I did. I suppose I did. He was like right there the whole time. He had like a cute little voice though. And yeah, it was a musical, so that was kind of fun. It was giving SpongeBob the musical a little bit, but there was not. I mean, it wasn't really funny. It was literally just. It was just Finding Nemo. But it was cute. It was cute, and it was very well air conditioned in this building, so that was nice. But I liked it a lot. Animal Kingdom was also super fun. And then we spent a lot of time just looking at the animals. Oh, I forgot. Let's see. The other big thing that's at Animal Kingdom actually is where is it? Oh, first of all, I'll show you the tree. What is this? Oh, I know it. The tree. This is like a big thing. It's like right in the middle. Oh, it's also the like the Zootopia show, which was kind of interesting. It was like a 3D show, one where you like put on the glasses. 4D, I guess, because like you get like water sprayed at you and stuff, and like wind. This is like the tree at Animal Kingdom. I don't know if you can see that actually, but if you look a little bit closer, yeah, tree, quote unquote tree. If you look at it a little closer, you can see that there's all sorts of like animals that are carved into this tree. I'm using my friend's picture because it's like a nice high quality picture. But you can see there's like animals in there. There's like a rhino at the top. I see like I'm trying to look, but I can't really tell. Oh, there's like a tiger head that you can see near like right here next to my ear, next to my right ear here. There's some like fish in there. Yeah, but they're all like carved into this like quote unquote tree. And this big tree is a huge tree, quote unquote tree. But it stands right in the middle of Animal Kingdom, which is really cool. Yeah. It's a pretty cool tree. Pretty cool tree. Pretty cool tree. So that was that. And then let's see what else. Oh yeah, so one of like the big areas at Animal Kingdom is also Pandora from Avatar. This picture does not do this justice because this thing is huge. It's massive. And you like walk around it to get to the ride. So tree. It's a tree. I mean, is it a real tree? I mean, depends on what your definition of like tree is. Is it a living tree? Maybe not. But is it a real tree? Like, yeah, it is. You're right. I should be a little bit more immersed. I'm ruining the Disney magic. The Rockstar. Oh yeah, it's just kind of like they're just kind of like there. But it's really cool. It's huge. It's huge, you guys. And you walk around and check out the ride. Avatar: The Rite of Passage is absolute. Rite of Passage is, I think that's what it's called. Is an absolutely insane ride. We rode it twice. We rode it twice because it was so cool. You like get like strapped in. It's a little bit like the Tron motorcycle ride. But you get like strapped in. You gotta like kneel down into like this like bike looking device, and it straps in your calves, and like this thing comes onto your back, and it blows like air in your face. It's a little bit like Soarin'. The second time we rode it, like I actually took the time to like look to my left, my right, and like the back so I could see what was going on the ride. But it's just like Soarin'. If anyone has ridden like the Soarin' ride, where you just like sit in like a glider type contraption in front of a massive screen, and it feels like you're flying. But yeah, so this ride, the Avatar ride, is just like that, but it's like on a bigger scale, and it's like smoother and looks nice, and like it's more like thrilling. But it's like you're flying on the back of one of those like those animals that are in the Avatar movie. I forgot what they're called already. The Banshees, that's what they called them. So it's like you're riding on the back of a banshee, and you're going like whoa, 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 all over the place, and it's actually very thrilling and very fun. So we rode on that twice because it was so cool. The other Avatar ride is they have like a dark ride, and like a boat ride. It's like you sit in a boat and you go around like Pandora, which was also very cool. It has a lot of like super cool effects. I wouldn't ride it again. I mean, I'd ride it next time. If there's a next time I go, I will ride it again next time I go. But I wouldn't ride it twice on the same day. However, there's like an animatronic. I don't know if anyone. I don't know how knowledgeable people are about Disney World, but there's this animatronic of like a shaman avatar shoot. They're not called avatars. I forgot what they're called. Like the blue people. There's like a giant like blue person shaman at the end of the Amazon. There's an at the end of the Avatar ride, and like she sings, and like she's got like the most fluid motions of an animatronic ever. She must be like the newest type of animatronic, because like whoa, like, and she's big too, because I think like that's the setting, right? Aren't like the Avatar people, the blue people in Avatar, aren't they supposed to be like big? She was probably like to scale, like she was really big, and she moved like so fluidly. It was so cool. So yeah, that was the Avatar section of Animal Kingdom was definitely like a highlight. Yeah, big tree. I don't even know what these are supposed to be actually in but actually I bet this area of Animal Kingdom looks super cool at night, because it's probably like all lit up, probably super lit up and stuff. But because they closed Animal Kingdom at 6, I think, during the summer, maybe. I don't know if it's just during the summer or it's just when we went. I don't know. But they close it at 6, which is really early. So it's not even dark out. So it doesn't turn on. None of the lights. I assume the lights in Pandora turn on. But we did not get to see that, which is a little unfortunate, because I'm sure this place looks really cool when it's lit up. But still. Like 5 times. Yeah, she was indeed like 5 times the size of a normal person. It was very cool. More fluid than the Sinbad animatronics. I was about to be like, how do you know what the Sinbad animatronics look like? And then I realized, I was like, oh yeah, we rode that. Well, hello, welcome in. I'm talking about my Disney trip. It was very fun. So the last 2 days, I think, were very much solidified like Disney magic for me. I was like, this is the best place on earth. Hollywood Studios had like awesome rides and awesome shows. I think that, and the park wasn't huge, so that was a big thing for me, because I was like, I don't like walking. I don't love walking, and so like it wasn't So it was nice to be able to like get around the park really easily, but also have like really fun rides. Tower of Terror was a big highlight for me at Hollywood Studios. I need to look up what I enjoyed so much about Hollywood Studios, but I really enjoyed it. It was like the shows too. The shows were really like fun. Was it? Oh yeah, I forgot the Muppets coaster. The Muppets coaster, the Rock and Roller Coaster actually hurt my head a little bit. It was very loud and like very shaky, and yeah, I got off the roller coaster being like, I have a headache, but it was kind of fun. And then Hollywood Studios was freaking Star Wars. You guys, if I like knew, I don't know, if I like knew anything about Star Wars, I feel like I might have like cried, just because like it was so cool. But alas, I do not know anything about Star Wars, so it was just like a fun spectacle for me. They didn't change. Yeah, it's still the Twilight Zone. It's still the Twilight Zone at Hollywood Studios. But I hope Iku doesn't watch this VOD, because if Iku's watching this VOD, I need her to like stop watching this right now. But like I rode the Tower of Terror. I mean, okay. Anyway, I guess I'll spoil it. It's fine. The Tower of Terror I don't think she knows this. I don't know. Maybe she knows this. Maybe she knows this, or maybe she doesn't. But I would like to believe she doesn't, because I want to like be with her when she experiences this for the first time. Because me and all of my friends were like, what? Because we've only ever gone on like the. I mean, have I been on the one? No, I haven't been on the one in. I don't think I've been on the one in California. And if I did, I don't remember. So I've only been on the Tower of Terror. As far as I can remember, I've only been on the Tower of Terror at Tokyo Disney Sea. And apparently, I think the Orlando one is actually the original. I mean, yeah, the original version is the very first Tower of Terror. Yeah, so it's the original Tower of Terror, and it hasn't changed. They haven't changed it to Avengers, and it's always been the same ride. So the Tower of Terror in I guess all of my like timekeeper bros that came to Japan can like attest to this, but I believe every other Tower of Terror goes up and down like you would expect Tower of Terror to do. The Tower of Terror in Orlando goes out, so like you'll be going up before it like drops, and it's like all the cool like effects or whatever, and then the doors open and you go out. Your cart goes out, and it goes like around in the building. And me and my friends were like, what? We're like, what? Because we were never in a million years were we expecting the cart to like move out of its like elevator shaft. But yeah, it's got some pretty cool visuals, and it drops you up and down, and it was really, really fun. And I was like, oh, I wish that was why I tweeted about Tower of Terror, because I was like, oh, I wish Ika was here to experience that with me, because like it's so. You didn't like what? Why would it do that? You wouldn't think it would happen. ここにいらっしゃい来てくれてありがとう。この写真は今見せてるディズニーワールドの話をしてるんだけど、今この写真はパンドラですね。アバターの映画の。You mean out? No, I mean literally out. It goes, yeah, it moves out of its shaft. I was so surprised. And apparently it's the only one that does that. So, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is also like I don't know, it's like a popular attraction, which is also very cool. There were a lot of like cool features to the attraction. It was one of the ones that runs on like the invisible lines on the ground, the invisible like tracks. So that was really cool. I have to say, oh my god, I have to talk about freaking Star Wars now. God, who? Oh wait, I didn't show this picture of the Avatar ride. This was like, I was kind of shook with this. I literally had to Google. I went and like Googled like how this worked because I was like, what is that? I have to find it. Wait, oh, I have to invert it. Hold on. This thing is located in the middle of the line to the Avatar ride. And like, someone tell me like what this is. Like, I mean, I know what it is. I know what it's supposed to be, but like, what? Like, what? What is that? I was like, how they do that? Because there's like all these like computers, or like quote unquote computers. And like there's like bubbles coming out, and he moves. Like, you can see like, I don't know, like the like, I don't know, he moves. I was like, he's really big, and like, it's terrifying. I know, it's like in the middle of the line, and it looks like holograph. I thought it could have been a holograph too, but it's real. That's a real thing. It's apparently it's an animatronic, and it's just like submerged in this like fluid. It's submerged in like water and like some chemicals or something. I think it's made of just like silicone or something. Silicone. Anyway, but yeah, it moves. I was like, I had to look it up afterwards. So I was like, that can't be real. That can't be like a physical thing, but it is. I don't know. Disney's so magical. Like, how they do that? How they do that? He moves. Like, you can see him like twitch and stuff. It's like, wow. What? I don't know why this was like one of the like craziest things I saw at Disney. I mean, like, in theory, it's literally just an animatronic in water, but like, but how they do that? How they do that? How they keep him in place? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's like he's squinting because the light is too bright. Kinda does. Imagine being a kid seeing this. I know, right? Okay, wait, let's zoom in. Actually, this is not the greatest picture, because my friend's camera is not that good. My friend has like an, I don't know what it is. Like, it's like an iPhone something. Like a something mini. It's something mini. I wish my other friend, did my other friend take a picture of this? I didn't even take a picture. I should have. Yeah, it really did make my mind like explode. Hold on, let me see if my other friend with the pixel took a picture of this. Not sure. Oh no, not take a picture of it. Disappointing. I guess I should have taken a picture of it if I thought it was so cool. But if you're just too far to the side, he blocks the glass. Yeah, I guess. I guess. I mean, but he was so like stable. He was so stable in there. I feel like we would like know if he was like bonking around, but maybe. Anyway, Avatar. So Hollywood Studios. Oh yeah. Where is my like Star Wars pictures? Here's one. Oh, is that a Star Wars picture? Why do I have? Oh my god, not me like being so moved by Star Wars that I saved like 2 pictures. I'll show the one at night because the one at night is like cooler. Look at that. Wow. I don't even know what that is, you guys. I don't even know what that is, but it's pretty cool. The Millennium. Okay, thank you. I'm glad someone knows what this is. I don't even know what it is. This was like as the park was closing. Okay, so what kind of like blows my mind about Disney World is that maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just like Japan is different, but the park stays open after its like official closing time. So Phantasmic was the show that we saw on the Hollywood Studios Day, which is like the nighttime show, which was fantastic. But that show it takes place at 10:30 and the park closes at 10. So I don't know why. I really don't know like why they list 10 p.m. as the closing time if they're still having shows at 10:30. Also, if you get a lightning pass, that's like I'm pretty sure you can buy lightning passes up until park closure. So you can buy a lightning pass and like use it, or like you could get like a time slot. I don't know how lightning passes work, but I think it's like time slot based, and you can get a time slot that's like at park close. You could get one at like 10 p.m. And so like the park will stay open as long as there are people in line, and you can still line up. You can still line up at the end. As long as you're in line before the park closes, they will let you ride, which is absolutely insane because that would never happen in Tokyo, first of all. Like, I know that Japan is like, oh my god, Japan is the country of like overtime work, but like these people at Disney World are really doing the most, because like I think we checked one day and it was like the park was probably open, and one of the parks was open until like 1 because there were just people lined up. It's life size. Yeah, I think so. It was huge. All this stuff was huge. You need to watch at least episode 4 or 6. It will happen. It will happen eventually. It'll happen. It's actually on my list for this year because I remember when I like attempted to like spin the wheel a lot. I think that was for like, oh yeah, my anniversary stream earlier this year. Star Wars was one of the movies that I put on my list, so it has to happen at some point. At some point, if I don't do it before the end of the year, like someone's gotta be like, oh, you said you were gonna do that. They close off some of the parks. They will close off the line. They close the line at 10. So that is technically like closed. And yeah, a lot of like the food isn't going to be open past a certain time either. But getting a line at closing time at Disneyland is so fun. Yeah, it was very cool. It was very cool to like see the park be a little bit more empty. One day. They don't truly close. Yeah, except like, well, Animal Kingdom did close really early. But the other ones, Epcot was 9 to 9, I think. Yeah, 9 to 9. Animal Kingdom was 8 to 6. Hollywood Studios was 9 to 10. And Magic Kingdom was 9 to 11. So it's like, yeah, one day, when we watch a Star Wars, it'll be the best ever. I'm glad I can make you happy by watching Star Wars. So yeah, actually, the Star Wars area was actually really cool. I gotta be totally honest. As someone who like doesn't know anything about Star Wars, like I was like, this is pretty rad. So the other part of like the Star Wars area, also thank you for the membership milestone. I think this might be I don't know, some of you might have seen pictures of this, because I don't know, I guess it's probably pretty iconic. There's an area when you ride like the Rise of the Resistance, I believe is what the ride is called. You literally walk into this huge open space and it's just filled with like these guys. What are they called? Stormtroopers or something? Is that what they're called? Let you go on the trip. I think, yeah, so what was it called? Someone said it in the thing. Millennium Falcon. The Millennium Falcon is another ride, and I believe you go inside. I had no sense of like where I was at like any point in time. I think you go inside it, and then like you get on like, yeah, I think it's a ride, and you can like go inside, you each get like a role. So you go in groups of 1, 2, 3. I think you go in groups of 6, but we had a group of 5, and you have like different roles, and like you get strapped into the chair, and then there are like buttons on the side of the thing that you're in, and you have to like press the buttons. And then like the pilots, they're like pilots. I was not a pilot. I was like a navigator or something. which is funny because I'm directionally challenged. But my friends, I let my friends like go and be pilots. I was like, have fun. And so like it's like a video game kind of. You like you fly your ship, I guess, and like there are 2 other people who like shoot the cannons, so they like shoot at things. It's kind of interesting. And it's got like divulging like patterns too. So no one time you ride on the ride is the same. So you can go to different planets and like go to different, you can like go to different places. The Millennium Falcon is the round. So yeah, there's 2 Star Wars rides, and the one where you each have roles and you shoot at things, I believe that's like the Millennium Falcon one. This one with the Stormtroopers, this is Rise of the Resistance, which is absolutely phenomenal. We went on this one twice too because it was so cool. The scale of it is impressive because it's huge. It takes you like into all these different rooms. And it's got like a flying element as well. I mean, like you don't actually fly, but it's got like an element, and you drop. It's got like drops and fall, even though you're like strapped into like one of those like it's one of those rides that like follows the invisible trails on the ground. I guess they're not invisible, but like they're clear. They don't have like an actual track. Like it's not like a railroad track, it's just like the lines on the ground that your car is like programmed to follow. But it does drops, and like you go up and you go down, and like the effects are super cool. So yeah, this was a very cool ride. Yeah, so this one, the one in the picture, is Rise of the Resistance, and this is the pre-show. It's so cool. These guys, some of their heads move too. And so the pre-show is like you're like tasked. Who are the good guys? These are the bad guys, right? There's like good guys. there's good guys, right? What are they called? So like you're like new trainees, and you're like heading to their base or something, and then all of a sudden I think like your ship gets hijacked by these guys, and they're like, oh, we want your information, and so they like take you as prisoners. My sister's been telling me to go to Disneyland with her because she wants me to experience. Oh my gosh, yes. I agree. I agree. I don't even like Star Wars. I don't even care for Star Wars, and this was like probably one of the coolest things that I did. Their aim is doo-doo. That's actually true. There's a lot of times where like you get aimed at by these guys and like they just miss. The Stormtroopers. What was I saying? Was I saying that right? Yeah. So you get like, is that the Resistance? It's the Resistance versus what? Anyway, you get kidnapped by these guys, and then you have to like jump into an escape pod and like find your way out. Stormtroopers. Is that what I said? Anyway, the Empire. Oh, okay. Wait, which one's the Resistance? Are the good guys the Resistance, or the bad guys the Resistance? So who are these guys? What side are the what? The rebels? Whoa. Wait, okay, what side are the Stormtroopers on? Stormtroopers? Okay, Stormtroopers. What side are these guys on? What else do I have to show? Oh yeah. This is cool. The ones on the way are the bad guys. The Empire. Oh, they're the Empire. So the Resistance are the good people. Oh, so Rise of the Resistance. So you are. So the theming for this ride is that you are the Resistance, and you get like kidnapped by the Empire people, and then like, and they like want your secrets, but then you like have to escape on the escape pod. Okay, we are okay. I see. Not me like not understanding. I'm like, okay, we're the good guys, and we got taken by the bad guys, and now we gotta escape the bad guys. They're shooting at us, and we're flying. That was all I knew, but it was a really good experience. Wait, let's see. What else? So there were a lot of really cool shows at Hollywood Studios. One of them being the Beauty and the Beast show. My life My life was made. Oh my god. She, like, they sang, they danced. Oh my goodness. It was so good. So fun. That, I think in Fantasmic, the show, the night show, wow. Crazy. All these, every time I saw like a show that was like, that moved me, I was like, I don't know. I was so, oh my god. I was so like moved. I was so moved by everything at Disney World. This was the Indiana Jones stunt show, which was kind of fun. They show you how like stunts are, they just have a stunt team and they like do flips and like fake fight and like fall off roofs and like jump onto airplanes and stuff. Like it's pretty cool. This is like, I believe there used to be like a boulder that used to like roll down onto Indiana Jones, but then like someone got injured, and so I think they stopped doing like the boulder run thing because there was no boulder in sight. But yeah, it is very cool. It's like there's lots of fire involved, lots of like explosions involved, lots of people jumping around. There's a lot going on, and the setting for this is like, oh, you're on a movie set, so like let's show you how movies are made, and it's like you have a really like cool team of people who do the stunts right in front of your face, and it's really fun. So that was a cool show. My favorite shows were definitely like the ones where people were like singing and stuff. Let me see, I'm trying to think what shows. I'm getting them all mixed up. Fantasmic was awesome. I was like, oh, it can't get better than Fantasmic, and then the last fireworks show at Magic Kingdom was really cool. Beauty and the Beast live on stage was awesome. We did not see the Frozen one. Oh, so the Little Mermaid was also at Hollywood Kingdom. That was really cool too. There's a lot of like cool technology that went into it, so I think that's it. Oh, Star Tours! Star Tours is also like an oldie but goodie ride. Like they have it at Tokyo Disneyland as well. And it's just like one of the ones where you put on glasses and you get like shaken around. But every time, I think there's quite a few different patterns for Star Tours as well. So like no one ride is the same. So we rode Star Tours twice as well because it was it's cool, and we had time to kill before Fantasmic, I think. The most like popular ride at Magic or Hollywood Studios currently is the Toy Story like Slinky Dog ride, and it's just like a roller coaster, but it's kind of fun. It's a little fun, but we did like end up waiting like an hour and a half in line for it, and that was kind of not worth it. Kind of not worth that much of a wait, but it was still pretty fun. Oh yeah, the Wonderful World of Animation was kind of cool. It's just like a projection mapping thing. But yeah, Beauty and the Beast really made my day. Oh, this is like the only picture that I took that I'm showing today. Oh my god, it's huge. Yeah, the fireworks were so cool. I don't know, this trip really like confirmed my like Disney magic biases. Like, I want to go again. Eventually, in my lifetime. Sometime again. Disney trip, anyone? Disney World trip? This was like I think this is fairly new. It's like a villains show. So this is very cool. It's like, oh, who's the most misunderstood villain of Disney? And it showcases a few villains. This was like before the show started, so like they'll have like some villain eyes and like some cool effects and visuals on those like mirrors, quote unquote mirrors. Yeah, so this was a really cool show as well. God, all the shows were really awesome. The Little Mermaid was very cool, because it's like, you know, they try really hard to make it look like underwater. And I think they succeeded. They did a really good job. And all the girlies, I honestly, you could just, as long as you're singing live, like you'll get me. You'll get me if you're singing live. It's just like, it makes me happy when people are singing like songs that I like and it's live. Oh, speaking of Disney, I think this is the last picture that, I mean, I have a lot of pictures, but this is the last one that I have to show from Hollywood. And Hollywood Kingdom, Hollywood Studios. Let's see. Yeah, live singing is so good. No, like, not Hook. He was kind of funny. They had like an actor for him. It was kind of funny. We got this like really cool sunset. The day that we went to Hollywood Studios, and we were like walking through the Toy Story area. So that's what that is. That's the Toy Story roller coaster. And like Rex is up there. That's his name, right? Yeah, it's like really cool. The Toy Story area is pretty cool because it has like all the lighting is those like Christmas lights. Yeah, this was a nice nice picture, nice weather. Thankfully, it didn't really rain at all. There was a little rain on like the day we went to Epcot, but like barely. And then it cooled down for Animal Kingdom and slowly went back up. And so Magic Kingdom was pretty hot, but oh well. Can't be perfect, right? Let's see. I don't need to show this picture. There's like, I have like 3 pictures of the castle, Cinderella's castle. I don't need that many pictures. And then our last day was Magic Kingdom, which was so, it was so exhausting. It was so exhausting, but it was very, very fun. Yeah, so that was like probably the longest day because we stood in line like an extra hour after closing to ride Tron again. Where's my chat? There it is. I know, this photo is so nice. Oh my god, why did it suddenly get really dark in here? I think the sun like suddenly just like set and now I'm like in complete darkness. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Magic Kingdom was the longest day because we watched the fireworks and like the show. What is it? There's like, oh, the parade, because the parade happens once again 30 minutes after the park closes. There's another parade. There's 2 parades. But we caught the first one and then caught the fireworks and then rode Tron one more time, so we like stood in line for an extra hour and didn't get like back to the hotel until very late. We had like a lot of late nights, and then of course because it's like, oh my gosh, we gotta now we gotta open a bottle of wine. Now we gotta open a bottle of wine, and so then we're up for like another like hour, and everyone's got a shower, and like it's, yeah, so we ended up getting like an average of like 5 to 6 hours of sleep per night, and like a little over 20k steps a day. So it was like, it was a lot. Everyone, after I got back, like everyone was asking like, oh my gosh, like how was your trip? Like, did you have fun? I was like, I had so much fun. I'm tired. Oh my god, this huge. We had very nice skies. Okay. After, I know it was a lot, but you can't have. Oh, we actually bought a bottle of wine. It was like very nice wine. But I don't know. My friends like wine, so like I don't really care. Like you could just put whatever in front of me and I wouldn't care. But you get a gator photo. No, I couldn't find a gator during the safari at Animal Kingdom. We passed like this lake and I think there might have been gators in there, but like they weren't coming up at all. We couldn't see them. So yeah, unfortunately no gator photos from Gator State, but this was, yeah, the last day, super sunny. I literally like, my friends were like trying to wait for the parade like in the sun, and I was like, no way, you guys. And so I like went and I stood in the shade until the parade like came around, because I was like, no way am I waiting in the heat in the sun. But this is what it looked like when it did come around. It was very cool. We had like a nice view. It's like got this castle and stuff, and like very extravagant floats. This is Beauty and the Beast, if you can see. The floats, yeah, the parades were really fun. I don't know, I kind of like the parade at Tokyo Disney a little bit more, but the shows were absolutely insane at Disney World. Yeah, like lots of money goes into those. So yeah, this was the daytime parade. Oh, I guess I don't have a picture. I mean, I didn't download a picture of the nighttime parade, but the nighttime parade, all the floats are like lit up and it's all very sparkly and it's like nice. I only have like nice aesthetic pictures of Magic Kingdom at night. What did I actually do that day? Not me like having to look it up because I don't even remember. It was like last week and there's so much. Oh, Big Thunder Mountain was really fun. And then what else did we do? Oh, Haunted Mansion. Yeah, that happened. It's a Small World. That also happened. Jungle Cruise happened. Kind of cheesy. What did we even do this day? Oh my god. I'm like looking through all these. I'm like, I don't even think we did any of that. Didn't do Peter Pan. Oh, Pirates of the Caribbean. That happened. Oh, the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, which is like one of the most popular attractions at Magic Kingdom. I wasn't expecting very much, but it was like kind of thrilling. It was probably the most like thrilling roller coaster. One of the most, I mean, minus the ones that are like, this was the most thrilling like family roller coaster that we went on, because like the Rock and Roller Coaster, like the Muppets one, is really intense. It like loops and is really fast, and it's a little scary and loud and shakes you around. So definitely not like child friendly, but like out of like all the child friendly coasters, like I felt like the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train was the most like crazy. Like it had pretty intense drops. Actually, Space Mountain is pretty crazy too. Space Mountain is like, whoa. It really like whips you around. And Space Mountain in Tokyo Disney is like a two-seater, like a two-person seater. Like you sit next to your friend or whatever. Space Mountain at Orlando, it's like one person. It's like you're just like in a train of like single cars, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, Space Mountain was really fun too. Oh, we went on the Tiana ride, which is just Splash Mountain, but they made it into Tiana. Oh, the Carousel of Progress. Oh yeah, Tomorrowland. Yeah, we spent a lot of time in Tomorrowland. Let's see. Oh, I gotta show the freaking. Gotta show the Tron. I gotta show my Tron picture. We rode Tron twice too. We stood in line for so long. Oh, did you do the Disney ARTCG where you can duel Disney villains with the Disney CG? No, that might be a thing. But we were so focused on like trip maxing and like rides maxing and like show maxing, attraction maxing. I don't know, that sounds kind of weird. That there was no time for any of like the freebies, but I would not be surprised if they still did something like that. I'm not sure though. This is a picture of the Tron motorcycle ride, which is also like absolutely insane, which is why we rode it twice. It's like you have to like lean forward. It's like you're sitting on the roller coaster and you lean forward and ride it. And it's just a roller coaster, but it's super cool. Super cool. This is also like one of the I understand every time like a ride had a long wait time, or like we'd like read on the internet that it was like, oh, this one's the most popular, like I get it, like I got it. Took me a whole day to complete the campaign because you have to visit every park. The whole day? I took 4 days to go through all the parks. We didn't get, I mean, to be fair, we didn't have like park hopper, but even if we did, I'm not sure, because we didn't do any of like the lightning lane stuff, so I don't think we would have been able to do like multiple parks in a day anyway. Like maybe Animal Kingdom like took the least amount of time, but like still. Yeah, the Tron ride was super cool. And then the show was also very moving. I really liked how Disney World like gave they like gave a lot of love to very like not very loved Disney movies. Oh my god, this is so cool. Look at that picture. Look at the castle. It's so pretty, and the fireworks. It's so pretty. Yeah, because I think like in Japan at least, or how I feel it is in Japan, is that like the very popular Disney movies get a lot of love and everything else is just kind of like thrown to the wind because like no one has ever seen those movies, so why should we care? So like Rapunzel, Tangled, Frozen, Little Mermaid, like Beauty and the Beast, like your very like classic Disney. Aladdin gets a lot of love. And more recently, like Pixar stuff like Coco has also been really has been a part of like Tokyo Disney, I feel. But here there was so much oh my god, this show made me so emotional. This fireworks show made me so emotional because they did Hunchback. They gave Quasimodo, they gave Quasimodo his whole like out there moment. He had a moment and I was like, oh my god, I felt so seen. I felt so seen because none of these little kiddos have seen Hunchback, and like and no way in hell Japan would ever do that because no one in Japan has seen Hunchback. Like there's just like a lot of people like who haven't seen, and there was a lot of Pocahontas. There was a lot of Mulan. Oh my god, during Phantasmic there was a whole like I'll make a man out of you segment. It was super cool. Yeah, they did Hunchback. I was so yeah. Disney worlds that are in Kingdom Hearts are the ones that get the love. I mean, I think that like makes sense to a certain extent. But I don't know. I'm not a Kingdom Hearts player, so I'm not really sure. Yeah, it is very pretty. But yeah, they give love to like all sorts of different, and like even if they don't have their own section, like they showed like footage from like The Rescuers, and I was like, wait, that movie, in my mind, like I barely think of that movie as Disney, but I guess it is. Lots of like Cinderella, lots of Pocahontas actually. I was very surprised at how much Pocahontas there was. Despite it being like a problematic movie, it's got banger songs, so yeah, this was cool. The Rescue, yeah, it is a deep pull, right? Like what, who even knows that movie? Apparently the rescuers literally saved Disney. Really? I didn't know that. I'm not like super I don't know that much about like Disney lore. This is a picture of like the America, like New York area of Magic Kingdom after I think this was after the there's still a lot of people here, but this is, I believe this is after the park has closed. This was like after all of, this was like past way past 11:30 probably. But yeah, it was cute. It's all lit up. And I think this is, I believe this is when we were on our way out of the park. Because we had just ridden Tron we got in line for Tron at like 10:30 and the park closed at 11. Yeah. Disney World is bigger. Yeah, maybe. And I think like Disney, like the culture for Disney is definitely like a little bit more like runs a little deeper. Whereas like in Japan, the things that get popular really get popular, but the other ones that like people didn't. Because I think you can argue that people of a certain generation here like still like grew up with Pocahontas and Mulan, whereas like that just like doesn't exist. Those movies like barely exist in Japan at all. The Rescue was made and launched at a time when Walt had just died. Oh, and Disney was trying to figure out what to do without him. Oh, interesting. I did not know that. Okay, I have one more picture. I mean, technically I have a lot more, but that's okay. I've already yapped enough. I don't know. This was like a cute picture. Again, my friend took this picture. Courtesy of my friend who knows how to take better pictures than me. This is a nice picture. This is a nice picture of Cinderella's castle, and there's the statue of like Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse. Kind of cute. Kind of cute. Most people don't recall most of the movies that were made between the 60s and the I think so. As long as like, I mean, if you're not like, if you really didn't like grow up with them, they're like kind of thrown to the wind and forgotten. I got really excited riding I forgot what the ride is called, but it's like the ride at Epcot for like the Three Caballeros, which is a movie that I used to have on like VHS, I think. And when I was really young, like to the point where it's barely in my memory anymore, but it's the song really stuck with me, so it was fun to go on that ride. It was just a boat ride. I wanna like try to watch more of the older Disney movies. I watched Snow White a while ago, because I had never watched it in full because I was too scared to watch it as a child. And like I think next, I don't know, like Pinocchio is probably gonna be on my list as well. I was surprised to learn Fast Pass isn't a thing anymore. Yeah, now they have Lightning Lane and you have to pay for Lightning Lane. So Black Clover. Oh yeah, Fox and the Hound. Aw, Fox and the Hound. Yeah. Bambi. Oh my god, there was a Bambi statue too. I think that also, that might contribute to the like, oh, America just has a lot of space, which is true. The fact that you can like build 4 theme parks and you're like still expanding, and then like, I don't know what, like Universal is also a thing, and like SeaWorld, you got all these amusement parks and you're still expanding and building more. It's like, that's just something that countries like, I don't know, Japan can't really do because they just don't have that much space. And if you're gonna use, I don't know, it's like and people get like mad at you if you want to use the space. So oh yeah, Robin Hood. Oh yeah, there was a lot of like Robin Hood footage as well, which I was surprised at. Just like in the shows, like in the projections or whatever. No statue for Bambi's mom. Yeah, R.I.P. R.I.P. But no, she was not there. There was like a Bambi statue though, and I was like, oh, Bambi. And there's like a Pinocchio. I think it was a statue. I don't know if it was a statue or like a bush, but wasn't there insane history about how Walt built it on a swamp and tried to be discreet about it? I have no idea. I really do not know any of the history when it comes to like Disney or Disneyland. I just enjoy the movies and enjoy the parks. Although someday it'd be cool to do like a deep dive. I know there's like a documentary on Disney Plus about like how it was made and all that stuff, but I don't have Disney Plus anymore, so Bambi was made during World War II and around the time that Wallace's parents died from carbon. Oh, what place Walt above them? Wow, that's a lot of like Disney trivia you have. That's impressive. It's long, deep. Yeah. Anyway, that was like the majority of my Disney trip. And again, this was done very like cheaply. I think the only other 2 meals besides that like space restaurant, which was kind of pricey, we had was like, I had like a grilled cheese at like the ABC like I don't know what it was called, but it's just like kind of like a diner thing where you just kind of sit down, order your food on your phone, go grab it with a tray, and like without table service. I had like a grilled cheese sandwich, and then I had like a burger the next day, they were both actually really good. I'm not even gonna lie, but they were like what, $12-13 a pop. So yeah. But I was, expensive Asian. I literally, I was literally talking about how like I did this on like the best, like, yeah, it could be worse, right? I was expecting like really expensive amusement park food, but that actually ended up like not being the case. There's, let's see, so if we like go back and like think about everything that I spent money on this trip, it was like $280-ish for the ticket across the country because I live on literally the opposite end. $500 for the tickets, like 100 something, like 100, what's like, was it three how much did this whole trip cost? Like everyone, because this is like the split wise, right? I'm actually gonna think about this. Maybe I don't want to like. Oh, there was actually one day. There was actually one day we went to K barbecue. It was like all you can eat, but we also got like, if you show your theme park ticket, then you get like 10% off. So we were really budget maxing. My friends ate so much. Like I don't think I ate my like I don't think I ate like my money's worth, but my friends definitely did. They probably ate like enough for me too, so I was like, whatever. Is 10%. It really is. It really is. Better for me, sadly. Thanks for the stream, Ali. Thanks for stopping by. Being truly rich means you can buy overpriced food at theme parks and not have to stress over. Yeah, I don't. The thing is, I don't even know if even if I ever like get to that point in my life, like I'm not sure if I would do that, because it's like, I don't know. It doesn't feel. I don't know, it feels like a waste. It just feels like a waste to buy overpriced theme park food. Like, just because you can doesn't mean you should, right? Right? Oh my gosh. $3.25. Not me like adding up my expenses. Oh my god, not the bottle of wine being like $35. My friends are absolutely right. They'll skimp out on like what, like a $2 bus fare to walk like 40 minutes, but then they'll drop like $30 on a bottle of wine. Like, it's just, sure. Whatever. Oh, I bought a sticker. I forgot to say I bought a sticker for my water bottle. That's another thing that I bought at Disney World, merch-wise. Okay, so minus like, what is this? Minus tickets and everything, 1,035 divided by 3, 345 plus like 280 for the thing, for the flight, and plus like 507 for the tickets, plus like, what should I pay? Like 17 for my ish for the pin. I feel like like what else did I, oh yeah, that sticker, like what, $6 the same. Okay, I mean honestly, like 1,100 like total. Okay, let's say it was like 1,200. Let's like round up. Let's just assume or like think it. I don't think I had any extra expenses, but if, oh yeah, like I don't know, like oh no, there were some extra stuff because like I stayed a day. Oh yeah, on my way back, I totally forgot to mention. On my way back, I spent a day overnight in Denver, and that was actually really fun. I actually really like Denver. I was surprised that I have no image of what the middle of the US looks like, but Denver was really nice. So yeah, I spent some time there. So yeah, I'm gonna say actually I'd like tack on an extra like what, 100 or so. Denver is lovely. It really is. So like what, 1,200, anywhere between 1,200 and 1,300 for a what? For a week vacation? That's like pretty good. That's not too bad, right? I mean, like the thing about that is that like Disney tickets make up the bulk of it. But that's like an unavoidable expense if you're going to Disney World. It doesn't taste as good when you're being ripped. It really doesn't. You're so right. It tastes really good when you get something for a good deal. Penny wise, pound foolish. What does that mean? Yeah, incredibly impressive. Thank you. I do think it is like quite an impressive feat, because like we literally just made our own like breakfast and lunch the whole time. And even there were a few days where we were like so tired, or it was so late, or it's like, why would we like go out of our way to go like buy food, that we just like ate instant noodles and like chips and salsa for dinner. Like this is truly a poor man's, like truly a poor man's trip. But I mean, I do have to acknowledge that there are a lot of people that still like would not be able to afford like a week-long trip like this, and I am very fortunate that I am. Although I'm sort of like, I don't know. I actually, my paycheck for my part-time came in while I was on vacation, and I was like, oh my god, I'm rich. No, I definitely am not. I was like, oh. But I was like, oh, that's a lot of money. I was so excited. I was like, wow. But I think it's a lot of money, but I don't think it was enough to like, was it enough to like pay back my, fund the whole trip? Let's see. I'd actually check. No, it wasn't. But I definitely, it was like, it's not enough to pay the whole trip. But honestly, but this and like YouTube revenue, it was like, yeah, that was enough. So honestly, it was like a month. Not even a month. This was like I worked like 2 weeks. Why did I make so much money? I think they actually added in some stuff that they hadn't paid me for before, so that was probably why. But like less than a month's worth of work plus like YouTube revenue plus like whatever is like was enough to pay for this trip. Would it have like kind of killed? Does it kind of kill my whole paycheck? Yes. Was it worth it? Yes. Would I do it again? Yes. So, moral of the story: if you just buy some bread, cream cheese, bagels, and like pickles and ham and salami, you can go to Disney World. You can go to Disney World on a budget. Also, chips and salsa. Recently, I've like been awakened to like jalapeno chips, you guys. I kind of like jalapeno chips, and like I'm not even like a super like spicy. I'm not like a super spicy enjoyer, but something about like the jalapeno like flavor is kind of it kind of grew on me. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. Anyway, Pound Foolish Me is trying to save a few pennies here and there. End up paying more overall and or doing something stupid. And oh, I've definitely been in those. I've definitely been in those situations actually. But yeah, my like the way that I like go about it is like you can't. The moment you decide to like skimp out on like too much is when it backfires and you end up paying more. Like that definitely happens. But there's like a good balance, I feel like. But yeah, true. The 30. But think about it. Split between 3 people. Split between 3 people, and then like you each get like a full like 2 glasses. It's at that point there's more value in buying the whole bottle instead of paying like $11 for like 1 glass each. Monetary advice? Yep. Just go get some pickles, y'all. Pickles and bread. Pickles and bread. I gotta be completely honest. I was really tired of like bread, cream cheese, and pickles and ham the last day. I was like, oh god. Let's go to Disney. Yeah, chat. Let's do it. Let's do it. Disney World. 2028. 2029. Make it keep it safe. 2029. A box of Franzia. What's Franzia? Yeah, we'll all make an Aldi trip and we'll buy even more food, and then we'll have like nightly like hangouts where we open like multiple bottles of wine. That'd be crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. That sounds like that sounds like a good time though. Let's do it. 2020, maybe like 2030. Maybe like 2030. Is that too far? Is that too far in advance? I don't know. One of these days that'll have to happen though. This is like such a fun trip. I would love to share it with more people. It sounds fun. Gator group picks, yeah. Next time we'll go to Epic. Next time we'll go to Universal Studios, maybe. That would be fun. I don't know. We'll have to think about it. Anyway, you guys. You unalive me so fast. Why? What did I say? Was it the pickles? Francie is one of the souls. Oh, whoa. That sounds kind of lit. Because you guys, I'm not picky about wine. I don't really care. Universal's a good time. Oh, I'm excited. Next time I go to Florida, I'm gonna do Universal instead. When is the next time I'm going to Florida? I don't know. But actually, my cousin's boyfriend lives in Florida, and like my other cousin and her boyfriend really like Disney World. So maybe it's not as far off as I'm thinking. I was like 5 gallons of wine. There's a bag inside that you can take out and pass around. Oh, the slap the bag. That's crazy. And this time we'll actually like Uber between all these so it doesn't like so we don't have to walk. Disney 2030. Disney 2030, everyone. You heard it here. Oh, is that Anime Con in December in Orlando? Oh, that's a thing? Oh, we could kill like multiple birds with one stone. But I would have to like, if I'm like a working adult, I mean, actually a lot of us are working adults. We'd have to take like an extended amount of time off of work. That, I don't know. Not sure how realistic that is for people, but we'll think about it. We'll discuss. We'll discuss. Okay. Let's see. I'm yawning again. Okay. I haven't eaten dinner. My mom made like good food for dinner, so I'm gonna go eat some dinner. Tomorrow I'm collabing with Miss Iku and Tyrannical. Crazy combo of people. We're playing Yap Yap tomorrow. Yeah, save us some cash. Start saving now, everyone. Yeah, we're playing Yap Yap tomorrow over on Iku's channel. I'm finally going to meet the man himself, Tyrannical. I introduced myself like in our like group chat. Iku was like, hello, Tyrannical, or yeah, Tyrannical, this is Aoi. Aoi, this is Tyrannical. And I was like, hello, Tyrannical, big fan. I've watched 1,000 players simulate rich and poor, whatever, 3 times. I'm very much aware of your presence. Yeah, big fan. So I'm excited to play that tomorrow. And then on Saturday, I'm streaming, or well, I'm not streaming, both tomorrow and Saturday, I'm going to be on Iku's channel. Saturday, it's me, Iku, Nopi, and Mamie, and we are going to be playing Red Flags. I've seen this game I've seen this game played before, but I have not played it myself, and I've only watched people play it like on YouTube, and it always looks kind of fun, but sometimes like those kind of games aren't as fun when you play them yourself, and sometimes they're even more fun. So we'll see which one this is. I'm excited for it though. It seems kind of funny. And then it'd be really cool if I could stream on Sunday, but it also kind of depends on how much work I can get done before then, because I have to lead group therapy on Monday, like mostly by myself, and that means I need to prepare for it because I am scared. Because I am intimidated and I'm scared, even though I'm like not even like even though it's like not that much pressure, I'm still scared. Yeah. My goodness, I took a nap earlier today. I honestly, low-key, I'm like waking up from a nap. Have a good night. Thank you. And yes, Iku's Minecraft friend. We are playing Yab Yab with tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, dog. Yeah. Oh, dog. Thank you. Baba, thank you. Hopefully tomorrow I can get, although I do have to work on like a mixing thing that I'm doing tomorrow, so I don't know, we'll see. If I can, I would like to do some karaoke on Sunday, but that's definitely TBD. If I can, I will. If I can't, oh well, I guess. But yeah, I'm glad I got to stream today. This week, I don't have a bunch of hours. I had a client cancellation today, and then the client that I usually see tomorrow is off on a month-long trip for summer vacation with her family, which is very cute. So I'm not gonna see her until like the end of this month or maybe next month or something. So I'm pretty positive I'm just gonna have Fridays off for the next few weeks, unless they like decide to put something in my schedule for some strange reason, which I don't think they will. I hope they won't, but maybe they will, who knows. But I'm under the assumption that I am not going to have work on Fridays for the rest of the month, I think. But we'll see. We'll see if that's true. I always get my work schedule the Friday before the next week, so we'll see if that's true. We'll see if that ends up being true. But hopefully, because having Fridays off is really nice. Having less hours is not as nice, but That's okay. That's okay. I'm tired. Yeah, I finally got bit today, you guys. By Morning John that I work with. Yeah, he's got a strong jaw. And I had to like, cause you can't give any like, I can't acknowledge that, right? Because that's like a form of reinforcement. So I literally just like stood there and like I didn't move and I just like stared him in the face and I was like, that's not very nice. He like bit my forearm pretty hard. I think there might be like, I'm not sure. I don't know if it's gonna leave a mark, but I can definitely like feel it when I touch my arm. I was like, that gonna hurt. I looked at him. I just looked at him, like no expression on my face, and I was like, that wasn't very nice. And then we like, I don't know. I had a rough day. Yeah, I had a rough day. Usually I'm just kind of like, oh, thanks or whatever if my like supervisor is there. But like today one of my supervisors came at the end and I was like, I don't know. I was literally like, I don't know how that went. Like, I'm scared. I feel like I just like didn't do anything right. And she was like, you're okay. Everyone who I work with is very lovely. But yeah, I was like, I don't know. I didn't know. I don't really feel good about how today went. And she was like, no, like, it's okay, it's okay. But yeah, I had a really exhausting day, which is why I went and got boba, because I was like, I'm already out. I've only worked for 3 hours today, but it feels like an eternity, and I'm just going to get boba, because why not? And then, of course, the boba order wasn't very good, so next time I'll perfect my order. Let's see. I think I had a donation, so I'm going to read that quickly. And also find someone to raid today. But I hope y'all enjoyed my long-winded Disney Zatsu. I had a really good time at Disney. You bite harder than the GP one. Oh, did someone bite me? Did some kid bite me and I don't remember this happening? I'm trying to think, like, did this happen? I wouldn't be surprised if it happened, but did that happen? The rat? Why do you remember something that I don't remember? What happened? What happened to me? What did I get bit by? Oh, thank you for the donation. Nanako sent a very generous donation. Thank you very much. Says gotta go for a lunch meeting, but I'll catch up on later. So happy to see you back. Happy to hear you had such a fun holiday. I did have a very fun holiday. Thank you. See you tomorrow for the collab. Miss you, love you. I am party parent Pepet. Thank you, Nanako. I hope you're having a wonderful lunch meeting. And yeah, hopefully I can do a little bit more than just collabs this weekend. Hopefully, if nothing crazy happens on Sunday, I would like to do karaoke, but if not, well, we'll see what happens. And then yeah, it seems like hopefully I'll have more time to stream on Fridays, but that's also kind of like a up in the air kind of thing because I don't know what my schedule's gonna be like. But yeah, thank you for waiting, thank you for being patient. And yeah, it's nice to be back to streaming too. I'm glad. My streams back always end up being like really long because I'm like, oh, I gotta catch up. Because remember, post Ratlo and the what? Oh yeah, you're right. Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh no. No, the rat bites a little bit harder, I think. But honestly, but now, yeah, I'm trying to think about it. No, yeah, I think Miss Rat bites a little bit harder because I saw well, actually, did I get a mark? Did I receive a mark? I think I did, but it wasn't like crazy. It was probably about the same, honestly, but the thing about like a child biting out of anger and like a rat biting because like she's drunk is like might be a little bit different. But either way, actually no, they might have been about the same. But like they might have been about the same, but I think the rat bite was a little bit harder. But both caused like the same amount of like panic in me because it's like Cause it's like you'll feel the teeth and then you'll feel it get like harder and you're like wait. Like you're like whoa. That's like harder than I expected. Anyway, thank you Nanako for the donation. And Dingo says boba good order only. Thank you. I actually today as I was drinking my boba, I was like, dang, I know what would have been really good with this. Like I thought about my good order in my head. So next time I'm back. What happened? I don't know. I just talked a lot about Disney. Thank you for the donation. Now I can say thank you. We were talking about being bitten because I said I got bitten by Morning John today. It was yeah, it was a lot. It's quite the adventure today, which is why I was tweeting about having a rough day, because I did. Okay, I'm gonna go eat dinner. Let me see who I can raid into. Morning John, why? With this wine. I was thinking more like, ooh, I could do for some wine, because I don't even work tomorrow. I could do for some wine tonight. Anyway, oh my god, Nona's having her birthday countdown. Okay, let's raid into Nona. And she just started too. Perfect. What would actually have been good with my order today? I got grass jelly, but lychee jelly would have been better. I usually don't get lychee jelly with milk teas, like non-fruit milk teas, because I get like scared. I'm like, what if the flavors like clash? But I think it would have went really well actually with the drink that I got today, so I'm gonna try that next time. Grass jelly. I do love grass jelly. I also really like pudding, but I thought, because it was a hotter day and I needed some I wanted something like refreshing, but I always feel like getting fruit teas is like it's not a waste, and I know it's not a waste, but like for some reason like milk is so like, maybe it's just because like it's heavier. I'm like, oh, I love the feeling of like getting more the bang for my buck, which is like so stupid. It's like such a stupid way to go about it, because it's like you should order what you want, but I'm like, oh, I love milk tea. Like milk tea makes me feel like I'm getting my money's worth. Yeah. So I usually get like a milk tea with like pudding. I've stepped away from getting like tapioca boba. Sorry Meno, just because like I find it a little heavy. I really liked it in high school, and in college I would always get like boba. I'd be like, why would you just get plain milk tea? But recently I've sort of like opened my mind to different toppings. So yeah, grass jelly and like pudding is always really good. Yeah, but I'm thinking about the lychee jelly now, because I think that would have gone really good with my milk tea today. We'll have to do it next time. Maybe next Friday or next I don't know actually, because that I don't know, depends, might depend on the day. But yeah, that'll be fun. Fruit tea is the new black. So true. Yifang, that boba place, they have really good milk, or they have really good fruit teas. But I don't know, something about fruit teas. But one of like the best drinks that I've like had, or maybe I just felt like it was the best because it was so damn hot, it was when I went to Taiwan and I wanted boba, but I was like, oh, it's so hot, like do I really want milk tea right now? And so I got like a fruit tea, and it was the most like refreshing thing I've ever had in my life. Have it tomorrow. I probably won't be going outside tomorrow actually, so I'll probably have it next week, because it's walking distance from my work, and it's right on the way if I'm going from workplace to workplace, because I work at 2 places. And I usually walk unless a supervisor is with me, and then they'll drive me. But yeah, next time I have the opportunity to walk back and forth, and I am on a long break, I'll try it. Pudding is fun. Yeah, I need to try red bean too. Oh, red bean's really interesting. I'm not like a red bean person, like really, like I'm not a red bean hater, but I'm not a red bean like, I wouldn't like go out of my way to put it in something, but that sounds like it might be like an interesting choice to like put in a drink, you know. Basically inside all tomorrow. Me too. I'm sick this whole week. Oh no, so I've been having so much coconut water. Oh, no. It's the first time I've enjoyed having coconut water from like not coconuts. Red bean boba is good. Oh, yeah, okay. That's something that I just like have not thought about. Oh yeah, also Tsubutaro, thank you very much for the super chat as well. Arigato! Alright, let's right into Miss Non today. I will be on Iku's channel tomorrow, and I will be on Iku's channel on Saturday, and hopefully on my own channel on Sunday, but no promises. If I don't do a karaoke on Sunday, I might have like a work something on Discord, but it'll be one or the other. I'm hoping for karaoke because as much as I enjoy working sessions, like I'd rather do something fun. So are you streaming next Monday? Probably not. Wednesdays are my busiest day at work, but I will be streaming. I'll be doing something on Sunday. Is Sunday? If you can't make it on Sunday, because I'd like to do it as close as possible. If you're not on Sunday, then if you're not gonna be there on Sunday, then I can sing. I'll sing now. But if you're gonna be on there, I'm doing something on Sunday. I just don't know what it is yet. We want to get as close as possible, you know. You know. Let me hold on. I'm gonna check known stream real quick. Oh yeah, oh, that's true. It's not I'll try to be on Sunday. The stream will be in the evening. Sometime in the evening. Ooh. Oh my god. Non's voice was so loud in my ears. Aw. Having so much fun. Okay. If you can't, I'll sing for you. No, you just better be there on Sunday. A birthday song takes like less than 30 seconds, so I mean I would be surprised if like 20 seconds doesn't happen. I mean, but if you would like me to sing it now, I will sing it now. If you're like, maybe I can't make it on Sunday. I was just thinking, don't you want it closer to the date than? Do you want it closer to the date? Or no? Or does it not matter? I'm listening to Nolan talk. Oh my god. None's making like None's dono alerts are like, why is she just like a monkey? I thought you were doing collabs. Oh yeah, but I'm only doing collabs tomorrow and Saturday. So Sunday will most likely be my solo stream day. I was just saying that if you're not gonna make it on Sunday, then if you prefer now, then I will. Yeah, I mean, okay, this is not something to like sit here and like have a conversation about. No, None's alerts are absolutely crazy. Okay. Anyway, anyway, I'm getting distracted by None. Let's raid into None. Alert notification. Not I mean, no. I mean, like, I don't really care. I think because I'm too lazy. I'm like, the only reason I say no is because I have other things that I need to like prioritize, and I know, like, knowing myself, I would not take the time to like sit here and set it up. because I've been thinking to myself, like, oh my gosh, I need to redo my dono alerts for like 2 years now. I'm like, has that happened? Like, no. So, it do be like that. It really do be like that. It really do be like that. Yeah, so I'm gonna say no for now. Yeah, I'm gonna say no for now. Because who knows? Even if they get done, like, who knows when they will be implemented. Okay, anyway, guys, tomorrow, collab on Iku's channel with, Tyrannical, Yap Yap tomorrow, and then Iku's channel again on Saturday with, Nopi and Mamie playing Red Flags. And then on Sunday, if I have, too much work to do, then I will do a, Discord working session. And if I can't, and if I have less work than I am anticipating, then I will stream karaoke, and that'll be fun. So I'm hoping for the latter, because I'd rather do karaoke than sit there and work, because I don't love doing work. Alright. And they say, oh my goodness, yeah, okay, no, then extra no on the gifts if we're working on an ending series. Thank you, though. The storyboard, aw, wait, that's really exciting. See you later. Oh, good night. Enjoy your day off tomorrow. Thank you. See you guys at 7 p.m. PST tomorrow. And yeah, hopefully I can get some work done in the afternoon so I won't have to, so I can actually stream on Sunday. See you tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Yeah, that's it. I'm trying to think if there's anything less left over, but I don't think so. Alright guys, I love y'all very much. Mama. Thank you for listening to me yap about Disney. It was a very magical place. I was very moved. And I had a great time. So, let's raid into Non. Let's wish her happy birthday. Let's count down with her. And I'll see you tomorrow for a collab on Igu's channel, 7 p.m. with Tyrannical and Igu. Yeah. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for coming. I love you very much. Mama. See you again tomorrow. Bye-bye. Otsuri deshita. See you tomorrow. See you Saturday. Hopefully see you Sunday. Well, I will see you Sunday, just not sure in what form yet. See you today. Nope. See you tomorrow. Saturday, Sunday. Bye. Otsuri deshita. じゃあね。Bye. 明日いくちゃんのチャンネルでコラボします。遊びに来てね。じゃあね。